Welcome all to our latest session, session 4, if memory serves, of the Restoration of Cariele. As usual, we'll do a quick recap of what occurred last week, and then we will get into our session. So, folks, when we picked up last week, you guys were at the logging camp, and you guys had just slept overnight in the tent that Darwin had made available to your team, and some of you guys had slept nearby there with bedrolls and things. It is certainly cold at night here, but bundled up in your attire and using blankets and stuff like that, it's survivable, doable, so it wasn't too challenging for y'all. As you guys slept through the night, woke up the next morning, luckily, Vin was able to shake off that terrible illness that he had. There were some worries that he was going to be sprouting little baby crabs out of his skin after a period of time, but it seems as though that is no longer a worry, as it looks like his skin has mostly cleared up, and instead of this sort of pussy-filled boils and things, and it is dried out and flaky. It really gives the impression that it has run its course. We will see if that holds true or not. So after that occurred, you guys then woke up, left the camp, and made your way around, avoiding the Ankag hole, and made your way around to the north, where you found this tree. Vin had explained that he had spotted this tree on your way here to the logging camp, and it was lying on the side of the rocky terrain and might allow easier purchase up to the top. Once you guys got there, there was some existential crises among our team about having to climb this tree and what falling might mean, but through some clever use of ropes and climbing and being fairly careful, all of the team was able to get to the top without any really bad things happening. Once to the top, the team then slowly made their way to the south, and were trying to avoid the river there, not even getting a pinky toe in there for fear of death. But eventually found that there was another platform built up here that would provide really great visibility thanks to the increased elevation. This platform had no occupants, and Vin went inside of it and kind of just looked around it. There was some evidence that somebody had been here, a bedroll, some odds and ends of living equipment, maybe some spare clothes, this kind of stuff. He did notice that the bedroll was sort of shoved up against one of the walls of the platform, and when he pulled that back away, he was able to find a small footlocker there. After using his Thieves' Tools skill, he was able to pop open the footlocker and discovered inside of it was some parchment, and it was signed by someone unknown to our player characters. We don't even know if this is the name or just an abbreviation or what exactly it is, along with some unminted gold coins. So this is gold coins that don't have any kind of inkling as far as where they come from or which government sponsored these coins. They're just not minted, so hard to say where those coins originated from. Then the team made their way further south and found that there was another platform, this one just overlooking the camp, and the team kind of was checking that out a little bit. Vin decided to go into this one as well. Unfortunately, it was not very stable, and it began to collapse almost immediately. Vin luckily was able to jump out of there, suffering no ill effects, where it then flattened as the support beams were essentially just went through the soft ground, and it couldn't support the weight of Vin inside of the structure. So with that complete, the team was able to then discover that the blockage of the river that they had previously noticed and had been told by Darwin of was due to some lumber logs being, I don't want to say placed, but being in a spot that seemed strange that they would be exactly there. They were caught between some rocks up above the waterfall area, and this was diverting or changing the flow of the water so that it fell more straight down, causing it to crash down and destroy part of the wooden ramp that led from the logging camp up to this top area that the player characters were at. So with this notice, there was warning given down below that the team was going to try to essentially blast these logs out of there, and then Baron used his Eldritch Blast to blast the logs, and it worked quite well. Shot them quite a distance after they became free, and then got hit by the pressure of the Eldritch Blast, plus the pressure now of the resurgent water as the logs are no longer causing a barrier, and it shot one of the logs down below. The other one was kind of discarded off to the side, but this did clear up the blockage and made the waterfall flow normally once again, which would now allow the loggers to repair that wooden ramp. With that complete, team made their way all the way back to the north on this upper level and faced once again the dreaded tree climb down. One of our ropes wasn't tied really well and unfortunately came loose, I believe, on Blixel, but luckily Blixel didn't suffer too many harsh realities here, was able to get to the bottom, and without too much delay, the rest of our team was able to get down as well. Once the full team was down from the log, they made their way back over to the logging camp, filled Darwin in on their success. Obviously, it was pretty clear because the logging camp occupants could see what was happening up above, but Darwin was thankful of the team for this effort and maybe perhaps a bit surprised. Maybe he didn't initially think the team was incredibly capable or was going to be able to accomplish this task, but yeah, he seemed to be quite impressed with this. He mentioned that his biggest concern right now was taking care of the bear still, because it still posed a threat, and that he also had another task in mind, but he wanted the bear taken care of first. So the team said okay, they would take care of that, and left the logging camp and made their way back into the bear cave. Having been here once before, and knowing that there was this sort of slime on the ground, this mucky watery area, and it had produced these creatures that Celine was able to identify as sporus crabs, they tried to carefully avoid that, and then we had oh boy, I'm drawing a blank on names. Serena. Oh, there we go. Serena was using her glaive to skip or scratch across the bottom of the ground here into the mucky water to see if there perhaps were any other crabs hiding in this other patch. But thankfully, she did not touch into any and was able to deduce that there were no sporus crabs in this other patch. So the team then carefully made their way around that area, ascended to the second level of this cave, and started making their way around. They could hear the sound of this bear sort of breathing heavily, and then Tavern tried to move silently and get across the area here. Unfortunately, the bear had quite good senses and was able to hear at least some movement down there, and this caused the bear to be quite alert. By the time then Serena climbed up the side of the rocky wall here to get onto the same level as the bear, and she came almost face to face with it. She was very shocked then to see or hear the bear actually speak, and the bear seemed to be quite angry that the team was here in its cave, letting the team know that it had tried to prevent you coming in here and give you fair warning of this kind of speech before it said then it was going to rip the flesh from your bones. And it jumped down doing a deadly leap onto a couple of our PCs here, and then the battle started truly. We only got into, I think, one round of combat before we had to call it last time, so that is where we left off. So team, that's my quick recap. Is there anything I missed that anybody would like to add?
Yeah, game changer. So Baron was looking around the corner to go engage with the bear, focused on saving his friends and being available for the fight, but he noticed, oh, mushrooms. He found some orange mushrooms nestled in the corner, just slightly distract him a little bit.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, go ahead and take
I already have
inspiration for the...
inspiration.
Okay. So, yes, that was, of course, a result of a card, and the card effects wear off at the end of a session. So, yeah, those mushrooms, of course, withered up pretty quickly, or perhaps they just don't look as tasty as they did the last moment. But, yeah, that's a good addition. Anybody else have anything to add?
I wanted to add something about the blockage up top when we cleared out the logs. Before we pushed them off the edge of the cliff with that Eldritch Blast, we were able to determine that they were hand cut, axe cut rather. And we asked Darwin if perhaps like it was a normal way to transport logs downriver, and he says, I mean, kind of. Some people do it. There's this one place way up north. But outside of that, we don't have any real reasoning for these two specific logs being down here.
Yes, good addition, Ven. Go ahead and take inspiration. Indeed, this is clearly not the case of logs just so broke off because the wood or the tree was damaged. This wood was clearly cut down and then maybe placed in the water to float down, maybe even placed specifically there to cause the blockage. Hard to say. The team's still trying to figure that one out. But yeah, good addition. Anybody else have anything to add? All right, hearing nothing else, Saline once again gave us another entry into her journals, her letters to her mother. So she will go ahead and get inspiration as well, unless she already has it. And yeah, let's go ahead and pick up where we left off, folks.
Can you stay at this map, Adam, real quick?
Sure, yeah.
So
we got to
do you
draw
guys,
cards too, by the way.
yeah. Do you guys see where the logging camp is? It's on this side of the river on this map. So if there was competing, it could be obviously a competing guild in Mountain's Edge, but we could also consider Tar Heel and Bandrith and Avaliath as possible people who could be fucking with this logging camp. Like, you know, if the trees were brought in from the north side of that river.
And just remind me, Torrevel is Elvish, right, Adam?
Twerhiaville, yes, indeed, is an English
Twerhiaville.
kingdom.
And then Markazar is Goblin, correct?
Yes, it is the Goblin Kingdom that is the puppet of the Gorgon.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay, that's cool.
All right, good deal. And yeah, let's go ahead and get everybody's cards dealt out. I'm going to try it this way, so it'll even give one to Noah, and then I'll just get rid of mine and the camera's one.
Blackjack.
Okay, so everybody's got their card. Take a moment to take a look at it. Make sure you know what it does. I'm going to do the same thing, looking for those red cards. All right. Okay, so let's get you guys over to the bear cave. And we ended off in combat order, so we will start with Blixel. And unfortunately, Blixel's player is running just a little bit late. So, Serena, are you willing to run Blixel for this period? And Serena is actually muted if you're trying to talk. Uh-oh, maybe Serena's having issues as well. Can I get a volunteer to run Blixel just for like 20 minutes or so?
Sure.
All right, excellent. Let me go ahead and give you access to Blixel's character sheet here.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah.
We can. There she is.
Good.
So, Libby, do you want to run Blixel for the short period of time, or do you want to hand it over to Dylan?
Dylan can take it.
All right, good deal.
Okay.
Appreciate the volunteer there. Let's go ahead and get you access. Okay, so you should have access to the sheet now. Feel free to open that, take a quick peek while I turn on some more up-tempo music and we get into our actions.
Perfect. Let's just keep it simple. Blixel's gonna go. Crap! I don't know how to do his accent. Oh my! He's way too close, and he's gonna disengage and pull behind. We'll say Tavern here.
Okay.
And we'll end this turn that way.
We'll move to Tavard's turn.
Yeah, it's funny how you move behind me because I was planning on moving so you didn't be there for long, but that's okay.
Well, here, look, we'll just say he ended behind the stalactite here, if that works.
Well, okay, so you took my spot. That's okay though. That's all good. No, just kidding. We'll have fun with it. So, but yeah, so I'm gonna say, so Adam, does it sound like a, I don't really want to look at our enemy too well, if you know what I mean? Is it a mama bear or a daddy bear?
On a quick glance...
Am I allowed to ask these days or what?
Sure, yeah. On a quick glance, you notice evidence that there's clearly a male bear.
All right, so I'll say, hey, Papa Bear, you attacked us first. We were coming to investigate, so not really, rather you not kill us, but until then, I'm going to do scorching fire.
All right, you say this, and then your action is?
It's Scorching Ray. I'm trying to, because I get it for one of my. I can't remember what it's called, Adam, but
Your bloodline ability?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we built that in as an attack for you. Let me just double check real quick. Yeah, so it's right on your attacks there. Just click the attack, the last one in your list, 3 times.
Okay, there it goes. Yeah, I was using a spell thing, so okay, all right, thanks.
Okay, the first ray misses, but the second 2 will indeed connect. Go ahead and post 2 damages for me. Okay, the first scorches for 7 and another 7.
Hey, I was wrong, Adam. I only missed once. That was good.
The 2 fiery rays burn the bear.
And I'm gonna say, hey, Mr. Bear, why don't you think about that while I go up here? Oh, Adam, is that a walkway kind of thing? I assume that was, just by the way.
It is yeah, think of it as like naturally formed carved steps into the rock.
Okay, yeah, I just didn't want him to charge, kind of thing. So, okay, I'll end my turn like that.
Okay, Baron.
Okay. Well, let's see. This could be the end of Baron, but I'm thinking he's a talking bear, right? So that's what I'm thinking.
Crap, brother, it's a bear.
Alright,
You know how much you can get for them at a circus, though. Come on, let's think about this.
Alright, Adam, bonus action. Oh, sorry, did I do something there?
No, you're good. I just restarted the sandbox.
Okay. Oh, good. I hate this sandbox. Okay, I don't have Sanctuary in there, but I'm going to Sanctuary myself.
Wait, what? You don't have Sanctuary in there. What does that mean?
It's not in my action bar, so I've just clicked it from the spell list, I guess. But anyway, so I Sanctuaried myself.
So this is you casting a spell, right? So that makes sense.
Yeah.
You did it from a spell. Okay. Bonus action on you. Got it.
And now I'm going to step there. I'm going to say, hey, Brother Bear, we're only here to try to see if you cannot steal any more food from the camp. That's all we're here for. We don't want to kill you. And is there a way we could work this out?
All right. You say this. Again, all this is happening within 6 seconds. So at the same time Tavern says this, you're saying this. Anything else on your turn here? Okay, so Sanctuary was a bonus action. Did you want to maybe use your action to dodge?
Oh, shoot. Yeah, sorry. I can't even not even do my accent. I'm not even in. Yeah, so sorry. Yeah, let me
Lock
dodge.
in, brother. Lock in.
Hard
I
level
know,
1
I know.
tunes.
All right, there you go. Thank you, Adam. Dodge.
All right, good deal. We will move to Vin.
All right, hearing the 2 of them say something, I am instead going to move to this spot here and say, let's see. Let's dodge Adam as his action, and he'll be on his toes, and he'll be looking towards like what the bear's next move is going to be. But he doesn't want to act too quickly.
Okay. Saline.
I'm gonna peek around the corner here, see that pretty much everyone has backed off, and it looks like Baron is approaching the bear in like a non-hostile way. Is that right, Brian?
Well, yeah. Can't you tell? I have like a magic sanctuary about me. I'm having a nice chat with this bear.
Okay. Can I can I tell if the bear is receptive to this? Like if I use my action to try to discern its intention?
Yeah, you can certainly use your action for that purpose. Go ahead and give me a blind check. I would say you can tell that the bear looks maybe slightly confused, like he's not sure to believe this or not. He still looks angry, though.
I'll just say, everyone stop fighting. This is we can work this out. And then I'm gonna pop around the corner in case my pleas fall on deaf ears.
Okay, Serena's turn.
Mr. Bear, can we convince you to move on to an area further away from a human settlement? Also, how did you learn to talk?
All right. All right, you say that quickly on top of everybody else's talk as well. Any action or movement for your turn, Serena?
Does he seem like he's going to reply?
Not within the 6-second span that all this is occurring, no.
I'm going to hold my action to... Can you hold bonus actions?
Ooh, good question. I don't think you can ready a bonus action. Let me double check.
I think you can only hold actions. Like, you can hold any action variable, but I don't think you can hold a bonus action. I love the cracked lava token that Serena has.
That's simmering rage.
Oh.
I feel like the answer is no, because I think I remember reading this somewhere before, but tell me what it is you're trying to do, and I will see if it makes sense.
Well, I was thinking about holding my action to rage if he is aggressive towards me. But I can just hold an action to attack if he attacks me.
Okay, I did just track it down. A bonus action can be taken only on your turn. You therefore can't use ready with a bonus action.
Okay, I'm going to hold a glaive / attack.
And your trigger is if it attacks you, you're attacking it.
Actually, if it attacks anyone,
Okay.
that'll be my trigger. Thank you.
All right, go ahead and end your turn if you're... Yep, there you go. Okay, the bear is going to climb up. Baron, technically you can take an opportunity attack if you wish. It will drop your sanctuary.
I will not.
Okay, then it's going to move here, and you can see its face is filled of anger, and its fur is still burning where it was just scorched. And as it swings out at you, Tavern, it says, "Oh yeah, let's do this. I'll hurt you, and then you leave." And it is going to swing out with a bite first of all, so I'll need a defense roll there. Okay, you duck under the bite, and then you see the claws come swiping in from the side. You manage to evade those as well, and you see the bear just looks at you with an angry huff as it just missed twice. So Serena, he did attack Tavern, so okay. You try to attack him, but fumble. Go ahead and roll us a fumble. Okay, you are knocked prone. Your target must succeed, so throw me a d20 roll. We will take the inverse of this, so you want high, and that will be low for your opponent.
D20, you said?
Yes, please. Okay, so he does not fall prone, but you definitely do. Okay, we are at the top of the round with Blixel.
Blix was gonna say, guys, what do we do?
Well, now we kill it.
I say we still talk to him.
Yeah, it didn't sound like he wants to kill us. He just wants us to go away.
All right. Well,
Yeah, but
since
we
this
want
is-
him to go away.
Yeah. Well, since Blixel is not my main character, Blixel is going to continue to move to a defensive position. He's going to move back here, and let's just say he throws up this dancing light cantrip that he's got, so everybody can see more clearly. And we'll do like here, and behind him, Adam. So let me hit that light torch for Blixel, and we'll end his turn.
Okay, Tavern, big bear in your face. Your turn.
All right, Adam. It's Rainier, right? Is the god there that is kind of a bye-bye god?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna take the dodge action, and then I'm gonna say, "Well, remember you attacked us first, so I was just backing up that attack, dude. But how about we just call it good? Maybe we can seal that entrance for you." And I'll end my turn.
Okay. Baron's turn.
Well, I've got to think we're not getting anywhere fast. So can I move here, Adam, for 5?
Yeah, we could say you could do that.
10, 15, 20. Okay. I think the reason why I didn't do an action last turn, I was expecting that I would use an action to try to use a persuasion or something on the bear. So that's why I kind of decided, like, I thought it was an action. So I'm going to talk to the bear, and I will say, well, I've got to tell you, you need to understand. These people are mad at you. We're not. In fact, I'll prove it to you. If you let me get closer, I can get that fire off your fur, heal you up a little bit, and we can talk. I'm sure we can work something out. And I hold my hands out open. We will let you be, but we need to talk.
Okay, so your intention here is to try to persuade the bear?
Yeah, I'm trying to get him to calm down, and then I have offered to use my bloodline ability to heal this bear if it helps.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and give me a blind check here, Baron.
It's a talking bear, guys.
So as you're saying this, you realize that you're in the heat of a battle. You guys have dealt damage to the creature. It is wounded by your attacks. It doesn't seem like it's really receptive to having you guys discuss with it at this point.
Okay.
Just mark it on the head, brother. Knock it out.
Well, now I can't. I used my action already.
Get the hell out of there.
I think that was 5, 10, 15, 20. It can jump 25 to 30. Probably still get me, but I'm sanctuaried. Alright, I don't know. I don't know what to do except kill the bear.
Okay, Vin's turn.
I'm gonna look over at Celine and say, well, if it's talking, maybe we could just knock it out. And then he's going to move forward. This is about as far as he can get with his movement, so he will, knowing he's got some, he's gonna dash to there at him, and while he's dashing, he's gonna draw a short bow and notch an arrow and get ready to fire. Let's say he moves one back.
Okay.
And we'll end this turn. Move,
Okay,
dash, draw arrow.
All right, I'm gonna. Oops. 5, 10. You know, I told myself I was gonna try a different browser because Firefox is not liking this.
I always use Chrome these days.
Yeah. But I forgot to do that, so we're all just gonna have to deal with it. I don't see the bear, but based on everyone else's positions, can I guess that it's up top?
Sure, you can guess anything you like.
Yeah. Well, I feel like they're looking towards it, right? So.
As all this is happening within 6 seconds, I would say you're seeing just movement and such, you know?
I'm looking at the ceiling.
That is true. Serena is currently prone.
Where is my measurement tool these days? Oh, there it is, the ruler. Bit farther away, but I don't want to get jumped on. Yeah, I mean, I can't see the bear and I can't get into a position to see the bear, so I am just going to take the dodge action in case it comes this way. I doubt it will. And I have a useful bonus action. Not really. I guess I will move a little bit closer in case a friend goes down. And I need to get to them. Oh my god, I'm sorry. So I'll just like try to wedge myself in between this little pillar here in the wall.
Okay.
And get ready to help my friends if they need me to, but I can't see the bear, so I can't shoot at it this turn.
Okay, Serena, currently prone. Your turn.
I'm gonna get up.
Okay, you spend half your movement to stand up.
And I'm going to say, yeah, if we just shut the entrance facing the humans, you can head out the other entrance to do your hunting. Is it a deal? And I'm going to hold my action to attack if it attacks someone else.
Okay, so you ready your action. All right, in a roar, the bear says, "Go away! Go away!" And it is going to attempt to shove Tavard. Tavard, give me your choice of an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Can I use somebody else's dice? Is that also an option?
That's not implemented in the game quite yet.
Okay, all right. Well, then I use acrobatics. They're almost the same, but still, yeah. Do you want that to be a blind check?
Nope, you can just make that publicly. All right, the bear does indeed manage to shove you backwards as you go tumbling down those stairs. Based on that check and how poor it is, I'm also going to say you trip and fall prone. On his second attack, he is going to push you, Serena, backwards. So I will need you to give me athletics or acrobatics, your choice. Okay, yes, as he tries to brush you backwards, you see this coming and you brace yourself and you are not pushed backward. I will say your choice if you count that as an attack and you would like to use your readied action.
I was going to let it slide if he just shoved Tavard, but for me.
Oh,
Nice,
man.
all right, yeah, that is a critical hit. 2 20s in a row, nice. Go ahead and roll on the crit slashing table.
Hang on,
When you
I want to
do get it
point.
fixed in the character sheet, Adam, when I can use other people's rolls, I'm just letting you know. I already know.
I want to point out that Serena has rolled, her last 3 rolls are 1, 20, 20.
Welcome to my life.
All right,
That's
so
your turn next turn.
you slash into the bear, damaging it severely. You also notice you've opened a significant gash in its fur, and it is bleeding.
Stop bleeding on my future coat.
Oh my god.
All right, we get to Blixel's turn.
Let's say I'm just going to continue to play Blixel from a non-aggressive standpoint here because I don't want to have another character die and it'd be my fault. So Blixel's going to use the help action to assist Tavard to his feet. Can he do that?
Sure can, yep. All right, Tavard, you are no longer prone.
And then he's going to use the remainder of his movement to get the hell out of there. Oh, one too many. Sorry. There we are. Got
Okay,
the support
Tavard.
character down, guys.
Oh, shoot. I hate to... God dang it.
Punch him in the face, Tavard.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do non-lethal, though.
That's fine.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be too happy about anything else. Yeah, you know, so. All right. Adam, am I able to use a, well, I use, what would I had? I would have actually had my hand axes in my hand, so I'll just say that. But I'll use the blunt end of it or whatever, so.
So you're just making a normal hand axe attack, but you're trying to do so and call it non-lethal? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so basically the other end of it, right? You know.
Gotcha. Mechanically, it's the same thing. You're just making a non-lethal strike. But yeah, go ahead and make your attack. That'll certainly connect. Go ahead and post damage. Yes, you cut into the bear and it drops to the ground.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of the way here in case anyone wants to come over or do whatever they're gonna do.
And remember, death saves on and PCs
Yep,
and
yep.
NPC.
Buddy declared non-lethal. Doesn't
Yep,
that
yep.
auto-stable?
Well, I will point you to the critical hit text just above what has happened here.
Ooh. Yeah. It's gonna start bleeding, so we gotta staunch the wound
All over
before
the
its turn
coat,
comes
yeah.
up.
All over
If-
the
if we
code.
want it to.
Okay, Tavern, you've used your action. Anything else?
Oh, sorry, I meant to push.
No
I was
worries.
reading yeah, I was reading everybody's posts.
All right, we are at Baron's turn.
Move there, 10, 15. I'll fix your fur for you. Just give me a minute. I'm going to staunch the bleeding with my action.
Okay, use your action to staunch the wound, and the creature is no longer bleeding.
As my action, so we'll need. I'll be trying to tie up a bear at level 1, and I will end my turn.
But Adam, it's unconscious though, right?
It is unconscious, yes.
Yeah. Just want to make sure.
Sweet. I'm gonna shoot it in the heart. I'm just kidding.
So I guess there's no death save now because it is no longer taking any damage. It is at 0 HP. So is there anybody that's trying to do anything that needs us to remain in turn order, or can we exit combat here?
I'm not going to attack unless something
I won't
changes.
attack.
No, it's a talking bear, Adam. We want to question it.
Fair enough. We are out of combat, folks.
Tava, did you just punch that bear in the face with your axe?
Yeah, well, it was kind of already hurting already, so.
I don't think
But-
I've ever seen anything knocked out.
Yeah,
Like an animal.
well, I feel bad for the bear, right? I mean, as far as it was concerned, it's just protecting its home. So, I mean, I don't know what to do next. I'm kind of thinking maybe we just either wait or so. I don't know.
Yes, Vin, as you look at that thing that you just pinged on the ground and happen to pass your group perception check, you do notice there looks to be a journal, perhaps, lying up against this little rock pillar here.
Perfect. Dylan playing Blixel is going to move here and push his dancing lights in to the room around the bear, and then Vin is going to pick up the journal and open it and say, "It can talk and write." And he's going to open it, see if it's
Safe
got
to
writing.
assume you're going to share this or read it out loud to your team members?
Of course, yeah. He'll read it aloud as he's looking through it.
All right, and it is there for you. Feel free to read it out aloud if you like.
If the historical records of Gale and Deloitte can be believed, it must be located in this vicinity. The terrain matches their descriptions, though some of the landmarks are missing. Certainly not impossible, nearly 1,700 years later. The search continues. 3 days later, another entry. I discovered a strange wood carving in the form of a wolf this morning. The carver was obviously someone of skill, but certainly not an expert or master. There are even some small maker marks. They look to read A. Dawn Guard. Whoever you are, A. Dawn Guard, I hope this memento you created brings me luck. Another entry 4 days later. I've found a small cave system that I intend to fully explore. Unfortunately, there's a logging expedition within earshot of one of the cave entrances. The logging guilds are a sickness upon this land. I agree with him there. And their workers are some of the least intelligent and introspective people that can be found this side of the stone crowns. They only seem to understand force and the threat of pain and death. And to that end, I've recruited a cave bear to protect this entrance. When I first ran into the bear, it smelled awful, likely due to these mushrooms. Then I'm going to look over at Serena. Once I granted it Eric's blessing, it was happy to assist me. Stinky will remain here and prevent the loggers from disturbing my work while I descend below. He shuts the
Well
book
done.
and looks.
If you didn't already have inspiration, I'll give it to you again, but great job.
Thank you. I do have it, but I appreciate it. He'll shut the book and look at everybody and say, "It's been giving a blessing. It can't talk its whole life. It's been given the ability to by someone else."
Someone who I surmise may have stolen my brother's artwork because my brother, Alistair Dongard, is a wood carver in his spare time.
Holy shit.
What are the chances?
Well, this last entry was from 3 days ago.
Let's go get that back.
Well, hang on. I'm gonna pull out the letter that was with that pouch of gold, Adam. Does the handwriting seem to match?
It does not.
Good check though.
It's, uh, it's not the same person who wrote the note we found on the watchtower.
Well, if they were able to grant a blessing to a bear to give it, if not sentience, well, sentience probably, um, enough reason to be able to communicate with us, they must be quite powerful. It sounds like
Yeah,
some
way
kind of
more than level
magical
2.
effect.
Well,
Have we heard of this kind of magic before, Adam?
There's stories and stuff that you may hear different things, but again, growing up in a hamlet, you guys didn't talk to like strangers or wanderers or anything like that very often. I would say the most you would know. Does anybody have history proficiency?
Expertise.
Feel free to give
hey!
me a blind check there.
All she does is sit in that damn house and read.
So, yes, I would say that you are quite familiar based on the books that you've written that in this area, the Church of Eric used to be far more dominant than it is today. And in those days, the granting of sentience or the awakened spell was used pretty frequently on loyal animal companions, and priests of Eric were frequently seen with animal companions that had this blessing bestowed upon them.
Okay. Yeah, this bear was awakened by some reasonably powerful druidic magic that hasn't been seen in this area for a while. So, whoever wrote this journal, down below, wherever they are, they're certainly a lot more powerful than we are.
Well, according to the journal, they left it behind to explore the small cave system, so I assume it probably goes deeper. The bear was here only to protect. It may have gotten hungry to go out for food, but it is not commanded to attack the loggers, it seems.
I don't know. Sounds like a green light for Serena to may start making her coat. It's just a bear after all.
It does make me feel better about it.
Yeah,
Well,
your brother. The bear didn't steal your brother's stuff, but that dude who awakened this bear did. Might feel better.
Yeah, I feel like the author probably brought this bear here and it wouldn't have been this close to humans, so it's not even its fault.
Exactly.
And I mean, the bear took some bad swings at me and then just pushed me. I mean, it could have tried to attack me again.
well, what interests me about this journal, it says I've recruited, meaning he brought it into its service. Could it be a druid, maybe, that can talk to animals? Have you heard of such thing?
Yeah, they can communicate and befriend animals and even give them near humanoid intelligence with enough powerful magic, which is what happened here.
Aye. So we leave it.
No, we kill his pet, take his trophy home, give it to her brother.
Brother, I have to ask you, why are you angry?
Wait a minute. The bear doesn't have the trophy. The guy has the trophy.
Right. So
Right?
the guy stole from Serena's brother, and then recruited a bear, a normal bear, and Serena said could have just made him come here, in this cave that he found to harass the loggers. It's just a bear. Like why? Like we're hunters. Like I don't see we're this isn't
Well, and my
2024. We
concern
killed a bear.
is when it regains consciousness, consciousness, is it still going to be under the power of the author?
Well, you're
Yeah.
right, brother. We are hunters, and it is what we do. We go out and we are the predator and we are not the prey. In this situation, though, this creature was only doing what it was commanded to do by this other entity, which was to protect this entrance. We didn't come here to hunt it. If we came here to hunt it, it would be a different story.
That's what
We
we
did
did.
come
We
here
come here to.
till we
Yeah.
heard that
Thank
it
you,
talked.
Serena. Thank
We
you,
came here.
Serena.
We came here to drive it off. We didn't come here to kill it. In fact,
Oh,
we had a discussion
I was
about
going to
killing
kill
it.
it.
I roll my eyes and look at Serena and I tilt my head like, really? Do you
Anybody
know
who doesn't
Serena?
want to see this can go around the corner.
That's right. You chop away.
If we kill it, we might be making a powerful enemy.
What?
And
For why?
Of the
wait,
author?
He
If
doesn't
it-
care about this bear.
if the bear
Yeah.
can speak, we
Might.
can learn information from it.
Yeah. We could interrogate it if it could talk.
Oh, hi, Blixel.
It's wait.
Hey.
Hey, what's up? He's awakened. He's not like knowledge. It's not like he knows a lot. But you're right. But it's just an awakened creature. Still a
Sure.
bear.
Sure, brother. Sure. And look, I agree with you. Normally, I would be all for killing this creature, but has any of the animals that any of you in this cave here hunted before talked to you? I ask you. Have they?
Well, now we
Serena?
know why.
If your cabbages spoke to you, how would you feel about cleaving them?
Depends on what they said.
I
I
agree,
hate
Blixer.
cabbage, so that'll be an easy call.
Shit.
Cabbage-
Maybe I use another
cabbages
metaphor
are
next time.
cabbages
get
are
what I mean.
violently racist, so I think it's good to chop them up.
Hey, wait
Look.
a minute. Hold up. Did he say he went below? Do you
He
think
said
he
he's
went?
exploring the cavern, the cave system, and left the bear behind to protect.
No, but he went below. What's in that pool? Is there like a below swimming pool?
Well, it says I found a small cave system that I intend to explore fully.
Yes, and he
It's
says I'm
only
going
3 days ago.
below. And he says I'm going below, the very last sentence, right?
Does the
Yes.
path
Yeah,
to
but
our west
we
look
haven't
like
tried that on the
something?
hallway there either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. Here's my vote. We tie the bear to this stalagmite here and fucking leave. Go chase down this man that has this stolen wood carving from Serena's brother. Find out what it is he's doing here.
Did he steal the wood carving or did he find it? Like
Yeah,
what?
I didn't
What
think
was
it
the
was
last?
stolen.
When was the last time you saw this wood carving, Serena? Was it like on your property and then some random dude just took it, or did it
Well,
go?
he makes a lot of them. So
Why
it's
would it
tough
be
to say
here, though,
what he's
Serena?
referring to.
Or anywhere
Well, I
close to
mean,
here?
Does
he
he
hadn't
sell?
found the cave yet.
Does he sell them to other people who might have misplaced it, and then this guy found it?
I think he just
Or was
makes
it
them
given
for
as a
fun.
gift?
Didn't he say he found it?
Well, has Alistair ever been this far? He's only a young boy.
Well, maybe 5-6 days ago, this author was closer to our hamlet.
Could be, yes. Adam, let's see. If today is 10:12, when did we leave the hamlet? Was it 10:10? Or
No,
10:09?
you got 10:11. So you guys left the hamlet, got to the campaign actually started on 10:11. You guys have had one long rest since then, which is why today's 10:12.
Okay, perfect. So, out of character, based on these dates here, theoretically, he totally could have been in the hamlet while we were there. So, on the 5th, Adam, which would have been, what is a week here is 10 days. So that would be less than a week ago.
Actually,
any of
weeks
us-
in this world are 8 days. But,
Okay, 8
but
days.
yeah.
Would any of us know, because the merchant had just arrived, Landon, we would have recognized if there was a stranger in the hamlet because it's not normal. It's rare. So did we recognize anybody new?
No.
Okay.
And for
I wasn't-
reference, when you say Alistair is a young boy, Alistair is about 21.
Yeah. He's younger than me, so he's a
He'll
boy.
always be a
We're
boy in my eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, we've known him all our lives, Adam. He's always been that little, brat kid that Serena dragged along sometimes. He's a little boy.
As a
big
younger brother, I totally know what you mean. So,
boy. Well, we would have noticed if a stranger was in the hamlet a week ago. I don't remember any of you. I mean, the merchant only arrived the day we left.
I mean, I don't really leave the chapel very much, so I wouldn't have seen anybody.
Brother, do you remember?
No, I don't.
Exactly.
Alistair could have left it in the woods. It's just I don't think he would have wandered too far into the woods.
Well, what if Alistair had given that to someone else? Remember, the South boy, Kalen, is here. He could have given that carving to someone else for luck. It could have gotten dropped, misplaced,
We could
etc.
ask him.
That's
Yeah.
why I vote not killing the damn bear. We have
Yeah.
questions to ask it.
I don't really want to kill this bear if possible. I mean, he did jump on me pretty hard, so I think he got a good whooping for it. So, um, I mean, I vote we just find this guy, right? Ask the guy more questions.
I agree. That's my vote. We tie the bear up, paws and all, and we go chase after this man.
I vote we don't bother tying the bear up. I mean, what good's that gonna do, right? I mean,
Don't
my
want it to
gosh.
chase us.
No,
Does anyone have chains?
I'm just saying,
Manacles.
the bear will not have a
Yeah.
problem with these ropes.
Rope. The bear will probably just bite through.
So
But
the question I have is, if this bear is still awakened in the morning and he can still talk and knows that we tried to kill it, what do you think it's going to do? Go after the loggers? We're putting a whole village at risk. Who
But
cares if we kill him or we unawakened his bear? I'm not worried about pissing off this guy.
I mean,
I'm
You have a
worried
point,
about
brother.
pissing off this guy.
it hasn't attacked the loggers yet, though. It's just sort of hanging around here,
Oh, it's
guarded in this
about to.
cave.
It's
Well,
about to. I don't know. Maybe it might be
don't-
about to.
I don't
I
think.
think
It's
if
under
we,
command to guard the cave entrance. It wouldn't leave the cave unless commanded to do otherwise.
I think that
Well,
if I was a bear, and I have been called a bear before, but I think the bear would just wind up being, wow, they didn't kill me. That was cool of them, and just that's it,
and go be a bear.
and be a bear somewhere else.
But
Yeah.
if it's still awakened, you're right. If it's given command and it's still awakened, it would stay in the cave. But if it's a normal bear after it gains consciousness and the awakened spell is expired, then it could act more like a bear and maybe be aggressive or run away. So yeah, I
Well,
guess
maybe
we
it
could
won't
leave
get
it.
maybe it won't get a benefit of a long rest, and it
This
walks
is
out
like
with 20
those
points.
old adventure books where like you would make a decision and then have to flip to page 64 to see how your decision.
choose your
You know
own
what I mean?
adventure. Grew up on
Eh,
those things.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
man, the old GI Joe ones. Those are my favorite.
Yeah, we could
Well,
we could leave. I guess we could leave it. Like,
well, look, guys, this is a great opportunity for us. If we're going to have some reverence and be these high and mighty noblemen that we're destined to be, brother, why don't we take it to a vote? I mean, there's multiple of us here. I think it's fair to say that we all agree with each other's different opinions. We know that leaving the bear alive may not be safe. However, leaving the bear to be killed, well, that could cause us trouble. So, I vote we leave it here and move on. Elixir says alive, and Bairn and Serena agree to kill. What do you say, Celine?
I don't want to kill the bear
So
for two
that's
reasons. If the bear dies and this guy is remotely attached to it, we forfeit any kind of diplomatic approach to what happens. And again, it's a talking bear. Like, they gave it enough reason and the ability to communicate, so
all right.
there's
Devard,
no case here.
you're the tiebreaker. Are we keeping it alive or are we killing it here and moving on?
I'm just saying, I don't see the bear could have attacked me at the end and it decided to push me away. I've learned from this bear. I am smarter and wiser because of this bear. Good
Your
tactic,
lives have it.
bear.
A teachable dwarf who eats vegetables. Wow, this is good.
All right. Well,
Hey,
their
I
lives
will
have
just
it.
say that Bill, the player, thinks the bear could have tried to attack, right? I just think it's not. I think it's just what my guy would do, right? So.
Yeah, no,
I
of
agree.
course, yeah.
That's
Uh,
it.
Adam, is there any way to tell how did the bear get? Sorry, I wasn't here, but did the bear get knocked out by like a spell or something like that, or just?
Hold on, it got knocked out by the powerful dwarf. That's
Yeah.
exactly what happened there, Bill.
Tavard punched it with his axe, knocked it out, and
All right.
Vaughn patched its bleeding. It's just unconscious.
So
That's all.
Yeah, you didn't really give it with the pizzazz that it happened, though, Dylan. But that's okay.
Sure.
is there a way to tell how long it will be unconscious?
No,
Oh,
if
somebody who's
24
really
hours.
scared in medicine could attempt that check.
I'm not proficient myself, so I cannot assist.
I'm
I,
proficient, but it's not my it's not my highest stat.
I'm not proficient in it, but I'd be like, can anyone tell how long this thing is going to be out? So before we
A
have to start
while.
looking at our backsides.
Sounds like
Uh,
we're trying.
Never knocked a bear out, so I couldn't tell you.
well, I could tell you, I could put him on his feet right now.
I mean, these things hibernate for like months, right?
I could put him on his feet right now. If you want to talk to him now, not have to wait.
No,
We
no, I
we-
don't. I don't want to talk to the bear. I want to find this guy that the bear is protecting.
Well, if the bear is so awakened, he might describe him to you.
No.
No, he's down.
I'm happy. I'm happy that he's sleeping. I just want to make sure we know when he's going to be maybe awakened behind us.
Well, that's an idea, guys. I could heal the bear, and he'll be up with very little hit points.
Yeah, and
And
then
then we could have it. If I don't know, we could say, hey,
I don't know. Is the bear gonna get real pissed off?
well,
Like,
fine.
I'm
We,
actually
we
for
could,
that, but
we could-
I'll let
we-
you play your character. But I would
No.
vote. I mean,
we
you
could
know,
kill
I
the
would-
bear. He's going to have like 6 hit points. And you're
yeah,
gonna have.
that's
We
true.
could all kill the bear. So the point is, it would be a kill the bear decision, but at least we'd have an opportunity to possibly talk to the bear.
Talk to it. Yeah.
And then describe, since we're all want to find this guy, then this is the only guy who really pointed to us is the bear sitting up there, and I could heal him, and then
We
could
know
ask
he's
him.
down in the cave. We don't.
Yeah,
But he-
and
to
he
ask.
doesn't suspect that people are going to follow him because he thinks this bear is going. We have the surprise on whatever this guy's doing. God, lady, it,
I-
they.
But,
I will. I will
but
remind
what?
you.
Am I going crazy? But the bear's like, if he does want to talk, then he could describe who the guy is. Don't you want to find who the guy is?
We should probably. I think I agree with Brian here. We should probably
Yep.
try to find out stuff from the bear because this guy cast the awaken spell, which is 5th level, so he's at least a 9th level caster. If we go down there and it turns out he's just pissed off at everybody here and wants to kill everybody here, then campaign over, right? So
Well, hang on. I want to point out the text in this journal. It doesn't say anything about being violent. It says he's looking for something. He doesn't really like loggers, which I mean, we all kind of get. But I mean, nothing in this seems like he's a mean person. He hopes that the wood carving from Alistair, if we're assuming A for Adon God is Alistair, is bringing him luck. Why are we assuming that this is a bad man?
well, we don't know one way or the other.
Shit.
One way to find out is to interrogate the bear.
What has happened to me? Why am I... Is this what being nice is, brother?
Well, sometimes you have your moments.
It feels weird.
Well, while you're being so friendly, I can awaken the bear.
Well, why don't
I
we spread
personally-
out a bit? Why don't we
Wait.
spread out a
Wait. I personally don't think it's... I mean, I don't really... I don't want to fight a bear again. That's just being honest.
Yeah, but to Brian's point, out of character talk here, right? 6 hit points. I mean,
Okay, guys.
gonna do something. I mean,
It might be a bit more. It's a 1d8 plus my 5 or
Okay,
4.
well,
Oh yeah. The only thing I would say to the counter to that is that we would be spending healing magic that we might need later. But it could be
Why don't-
worth it.
What if we spend 1 point of lay on hands, and then any hit is enough to?
Well, why don't we go back to the old tying the bear up scenario first, right? Like we wouldn't even have to
don't-
kill it if we hog tie its legs.
Do you think we can make a knot strong enough to tie
Well,
up a grizzly bear?
You
at
you
least
mean
at
we have
disadvantage.
50 feet of hempen rope, bro? We can hog tie a damn bear. I could fucking wrap it
I
like a
mean,
mummy if I wanted
well,
to.
even that. I mean, it's going to take a while to get loose, and if it does anything, it'll be with disadvantage. I mean, if we tie him around the
Yeah.
thing 50
Sure.
times, and then if someone could lay on hands, then that's even better than me using my bloodborne ability.
I can do that, I think.
Well, okay, all right. So before we initiate and kick off game plan here, what the fuck are we going to ask this bear? I mean, what do we want to know from it? Who sent him? Why? And
Who its
where?
master is.
Well,
Yeah.
Just have
Well,
him
the
hit
bear,
him with the who, what, when, where, why.
the bear probably doesn't know very much about
That's what I'm saying.
the
No,
guys.
but it's the cost isn't
Design.
worth
There's
anything.
no downside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
you're
just
right.
if we're gonna go to bed wondering and wishing that we laid one hit point lay on hands to know if the bear could actually still talk or
We
not. It
might
might.
lose the rope.
Yeah. Who
So,
cares?
but
And a
someone
tree already took my rope, so
someone
you know.
who's good at knots start tying them up.
All
Well,
right, fuckers. And I'll walk in there and I'll unlasso my rope that I have still at him, and I'm gonna hog tie all 4 of its limbs and then wrap the remaining rope around this stalactite, and we'll wake it up and talk to it while it's on its side, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so this is obviously quite a large bear. So I know you said the amount of like wrappings that you're doing and so forth. So give me a blind check. I will just say from a general perspective, you know, being that if the bear is still awakened, as some of you guys are speculating, it is going to, you know, be intelligent enough based on what Saline has said. And essentially what this boils down to is going to be a roll if it tries to break free, right? So
I understand.
Okay, so I just want to make sure you don't think this is like a guarantee based on the way you described your. Okay.
Look, Adam, look, you just heard me defend not waking this bear up because of these rolls that I'm about to have to make. So yeah, I understand the ramifications. But
Alrighty, I'm
my
ready.
my plan is I'm gonna do 2 wraps around each paw, give it a good center knot, and I'm gonna take that center knot and run it around the stalactite, and then I'm gonna make it so it's taut, where it has absolutely, like, in my personal opinion, it has no tug. So you know it's gonna be incredibly hard for that bear to rip it free. You know what I mean? In my personal and in Vin's opinion of how he's tying it up. Now, has he ever tied a bear up before? No. But
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
I'll throw my inspiration on it, Adam. So I'll have a little hopefully luck on my side, and I'll give you a blind check here.
Okay, yeah, so you do the best you can tying this up. You try to make it as tight as possible without, you know, obviously cutting off the bear's circulation or anything, and trying to make sure that the odds of the bear being able to get free are as minimal as possible.
Well, I think that's the best I got. Blixel, Serena, if you want to stay ready.
Get out of my way, brother. I might have to blast it.
Oh,
I
I forgot to
recommend-
speak to it.
All right.
I recommend we spread out a little bit in case it does its jump thing again.
Buxel starts like rubbing his hands together. It's a little glow from inside between them, and then just lays it down on the bear. Heals him for 1 hit point.
All right, as this 1 point of energy rushes through the bear.
Okay, Blixel, let me get in his face.
Nothing seems to happen.
Yeah.
Shit.
Wait,
Is he just unconscious?
Quick,
did
CPR!
we kill it?
Kick him in the.
Is it dead?
Are you touching it, like trying to listen for breathing, or?
Yeah. To see if it's trying to pretend to be like it was trying to be sneaky because it's smart.
Give me a blind check, Blixel. You put your head to the bear's like chest or upper mouth area, trying to get any kind of sense of like if it's breathing or not. But with maybe the dripping water in this cave, the sounds of your companions fidgeting about, you don't hear it.
And well, I put the healing into it, but it's not doing anything. I don't know.
Poke the bear.
I think there's a saying
Serena,
behind that.
you can.
That's always good advice. I'll poke it with the end of my glaive.
The end of, I'm assuming you mean the blunt end, right? Like you would hold it to the ground?
Yeah, sorry, the blunt.
Okay. Yeah, so you just kind of prod the bear, and it shifts ever so slightly because, again, it's massive form. It's very, very big, but it doesn't react.
Okay, can we leave it alone now and go down this into the cave?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Thought it would be up. Maybe your hands aren't working as good as you thought.
Yeah, I mean they've glowed.
Huh? I didn't
Maybe
see
you're
it.
just worshiping a weak deity. I don't know. No, I didn't say that.
Blixel
Ouch.
draws his swords.
And
What'd you say?
I told the bear that I wish him the best.
Oh, yeah, he wasn't too bad. Maybe we should leave him a note. Blixel pulls out a little scrap paper and says, "Sorry, man. Um,
I don't know if the bear can
we
read.
we tied you up, but we don't mean you any harm." And leaves it by the bear's face.
that's pretty funny.
All right, fair enough.
Little post-it note that's on his forehead.
He might be able to read. I don't know. He can talk.
Back in 5 minutes.
Well, before we go any deeper, do we want to report anything to the loggers yet, or are we?
What time
Nah.
It's still probably around lunchtime, right, Adam? Because when we left the logs, it wasn't that long in the day, right?
Yeah, it's late morning at this point.
We still have plenty of time in the day.
I want to find out who this guy is and what he's looking for here.
But shall we talk about? I mean, it doesn't sound like a dangerous situation. I mean, he doesn't like the loggers, but it doesn't say anything here that he's
I can't
at
believe
odds with
druids would
them.
like loggers, so I'm good with that.
Are you proposing to go back to Davard and tell him that the bear is tied up and shouldn't be bothering you anymore? Maybe send his boys to do the dirty work for you.
Well,
No,
you have a
I'm.
point. If we tell
I'll do
the
the
bear is
dirty work.
unconscious, they'll come and kill it.
Yeah.
Yes, if anyone kills the bear, we will, because, well, quite frankly, I've never eaten bear, and it.
Well, here's
Well.
the thing. You tried to use healing magic on it and it didn't work. So. Did you
Yes,
check
but if
to
it's a
see
smart bear, it was playing dead, right? At least that's what I would do. Possum, right? Either way, whether it's dead or alive doesn't matter. It brings us to the original point. It was left here by whoever wrote this journal, which here we're at. Do we decide now to go and find him? Or do we go back and tell Darwin that his bear problem is fixed?
Oh, we go to try to find him while this thing is out
I
and tied
agree.
out.
Caves.
I vote caves, personally. Fucking
Yeah.
crabs would be highly warned against any of you dealing with those fuckers.
Is anyone else a little hurt besides me?
No, the bear
Ever
didn't
so
hurt any of
slightly.
us. Like Tavat said, it pushed him.
Well, I mean, it landed on my head originally,
That's true.
and it hurt me. Okay, but that's fine. I can just sort of hang back a little bit.
It's your call. You can heal yourself if you'd like.
I have a
We can.
scratch.
I'd like to at least investigate and find out. It could be an ally, someone that we may need to speak with, and also
We could
Serena.
rest if you want.
He has
No, that's
your
all right.
property.
Since I already spent one of these, I'm just gonna spend a couple more. And you see Blixel sort of rub his hands together and then lays hands on himself. He makes it really awkward and weird when he does it on himself, and heals
Gross.
himself for 3 hit points.
And I think we've got that built in for you, Blixel, so you can click it and it'll ask you how much, and you'll click that. So that way it's just always recording in chat how much you've used.
Okay. I manually took off the first one, but let me do that.
Adam, is this exit out of the cave, is this that additional exit we found out last session that there's another way out, or is this deeper into the caves? Can we tell?
So from where Baron is standing, if he looks to the west there, he can see that the cave seems to continue. There's no sign of like daylight that you would expect if that was outside.
This must be what he's exploring. It makes sense he left the bear right here.
Yep.
It must be some ancient civilization or something.
Sure.
They said it's from 1700 years ago.
Well, yeah, what is it? That's what it says. It says it's in the vicinity. If the historical records of Gale and Deloitte... Wait. Does anybody know who that is? Celine, have you ever read anything about a kale? Not the vegetable. And Detroit. It's kind of
City.
close to Detroit.
You can make a history check to see if these names ring any bell to you, Saline. Blind check, of course. You seem to recall that at least Kale is a historian who has been known for having written certain works from quite a long time ago, perhaps 1,000 years or so ago. But he, even at that time, was specialized in old stuff. So this kind of lines up where he was, 1,000 years ago, he was making writings about even older than that. So yeah, he probably is a noted scholar that you've read in a book here or there.
He is, he's a historian from a long time ago who was studying history at that time, so whatever this guy is looking for is probably very, very old.
And he may need some protection while he looks for it. Right?
I doubt it.
Well, then he doesn't have to keep summoning bears.
If he's powerful enough to awaken a bear, we're just gonna get in his way.
By the way, forcing a bear to do something it's not naturally doing to protect you is kind of selfish.
I agree, brother.
Amen.
But it is pretty cool.
It is cool.
All right, are you guys descending or walking to the west there to go to the other part of the cave system?
Yeah, I think we're all in agreement,
Yes.
right, guys?
Yeah.
All right, you guys continue walking in that direction.
I just want to point out, Adam, that I have put my short sword up, and I have my my short bow up, and I have my short sword and a torch, is what Vin is carrying. And Blixel, just so you're aware, your concentration icon was from me throwing dancing lights up when I was controlling Blixel, so you can turn that off if you want.
Yeah, I probably will turn it off. I don't need to see in the dark.
Yeah, I was using you as a flashlight.
Do we see any more moss or anything like on the walls of the cave, or is it different in this cavern?
When you say any more are you talking about the green stuff that was on the ground the spores crabs came out of?
Yeah, any like anything that reminds me of that stuff.
Nothing just based on eyeballing it around, no. So as you enter this area, Serena, you notice that there is a bit of an elevated, like, rocky platform there. So the farthest north you can say is like maybe 10 or 15 feet higher than the ground level. And similar to the last area you were just in, you see these sort of like naturally formed steps in the rock on the west side that would allow you to get up to that higher level.
Can I end the dancing lights spell?
You can indeed, yep. Let me see if that's actually on you. That's currently not on you, so you should be good.
Okay.
Hey guys, looks like there's another area down below here.
Is there any sign of like a trail or tracks?
So this is rock ground, so you wouldn't necessarily expect to see anything, but if you'd like to spend some time looking around this area and sort of seeing if you spot anything out of the ordinary, anything that gives you an impression of passage by somebody, you could certainly do that with a blind check.
If he's a survivalist, he might be leaving like markers to find his way back out.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, I'll do it. Even
blind-
I'm not super good at that skill, but try.
Nothing that you see, Blixel.
Serena, you see anything up there?
Do I see anything up here?
Other than this small breakage in the rock wall at the north part where you can see a little bit of rubble, it almost looks like a very, very small tunnel that goes to the north. There's nothing else of interest here.
Just a tunnel for a mouse.
Or a
Must be
snake.
your way, Tavard.
Well, what's in the tunnel?
Rubble, I believe.
The ground, Adam, is it rock or is it dirt? I know
It
we're
is
on like the
rock.
3rd level of this. Okay. Can I get in front of Blixel here just for a second before we continue further? Can I know it's rock, but can I see any disturbance in anything and see if maybe I can see if anybody came this way?
Sure, go ahead and give me a blind
Maybe
check.
some unsettling of the dust or something.
Much like Blixel, no, you don't spot anything that gives you any kind of indication one way or the other.
It's easier to track things in the forest. You're right, Blixel.
Hey,
All
Adam,
right,
can you-
Serena, as you step to here, you notice that the elevation changes both to your southeast and to your southwest. It's hard to really see there southwest, but the area that you can see from where you're currently at is actually like 10 feet lower than you. And then the area to your southeast is like 15 feet lower than you. And once again, you see that sort of rocky stairs there. Baron, did you have a question?
Yeah, the rocky tunnel, does it look natural or does it look like it's been man-made?
If you'd like to approach it and throw me a blind check, you can see if Baron is able to tell that or not. So just for reference, that puts you up here. So this is at the upper level. Yeah, you're not really sure. I mean, there's nothing like special about it or manufactured that gives you any impression that it was like created.
Okay, all right. How big is it?
Perhaps like a foot in diameter.
Oh, that's pretty big. I better step away.
Serena, as you step to here, I'm going to make a quick check for you. Okay. You don't spot anything at the moment except for at the last moment as you see movement. So you're going to be surprised by this. I'm checking everybody else's vision. Okay, nobody else currently has vision on this area, so all of you are going to be surprised.
Is that water?
That is water, yes.
I hope you can swim.
Okay, so based on our initiative here, let me change up the music. Okay, so Saline, you're no longer surprised, your turn ends. Blixel, you're no longer surprised, your turn ends. Vin, no longer surprised, turn ends. Baron, no longer surprised, turn ends. After Baron's turn, Serena, coming from the water where you were unable to spot this creature that was just under the surface, suddenly leaps out a large creature. This creature resembles a bullfrog that you might have spotted in swamps growing up in this area, but of far, far larger proportions. As the creature leaps out, you notice first that its tongue actually flies out of its mouth towards you, and I will need a defensive roll, please.
Well, that's a big boy.
as the tongue grabs onto you, much like a rope. It pulls you closer to it. I'm going to unlock tokens, put you next to it here. And because the tongue hit you and pulled you in, it now gets to use a bonus action to attempt to bite you. So I'll need another defensive roll. Oof, you are critically hit by this, Serena.
Oh
Serena,
my gosh.
throw me a
Inspiration.
piercing crit, please.
Whatever dice you're using, it's like it only rolls max or min. It's such a risky dice to roll.
Okay, so this is a bad one. So max plus another roll of the dice. So this is going to be... Okay, so this is going to deal 27 points of damage to you. So that
Good.
takes away the 11 plus another 14. Unfortunately, that is going to be an instant death hit. So Serena, as you kind of walk ahead of your companions here, see this water and a little bit curious, in an instant, with a quick crit, this creature has slain you. Tavard.
That bear doesn't seem so bad right about now. Hey, where'd she go?
Something pulled her into the darkness over there.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have seen that, you know. So.
Yeah,
Oh, actually,
Mark,
Adam,
you still
I
got
He
would
it.
have
just
been
told you.
surprised. Adam, I would have been surprised. I wouldn't have had a turn.
Yes. Oh, yes. Good call. So you're surprised Serena is slain. Top of the round, Saline?
Well, do I hear anything? Or
I
no?
don't think
Way too far
so.
away.
I mean, I feel like this happens so quickly, you know, within 6 seconds, and based on your distance, yeah, I don't think you hear anything.
Where'd everyone go, Vin?
Serena's wandering.
Around the corner, I heard something splash.
Well, I don't want to be the one to go in, so You think she fell? Is she in trouble?
She got sucked into the darkness by something.
Yeah, but
Oh,
we
that's
wouldn't
not
have seen
good.
that. That's the thing.
Blixel would have where he's at.
Oh, okay. I thought you
Yeah.
said nobody had visual.
Which way
Yeah.
did she go?
So
I'm
nobody
just
had a
blind as
visual
you
on the
here.
creature, just to clarify,
Oh,
but Blixel
okay.
saw Serena, and then he probably saw something come out of the darkness, wasn't sure what, and Serena, yeah, just got yanked to the east.
Okay.
Well, if that's the description, I think we're under attack, so I'm going to cast Bless on the 3 people that I can see. And bravely have them go in instead of me. So Tavard, Blixel, and Vin can be blessed.
Oh.
I feel itchy.
And then, yeah, if it's flashing out of the darkness, I don't want to go charging on ahead. So, I mean, end turn here. I don't think I have a bonus action. Going.
Alright, Blixel will rush forward.
All right, so as you get to here, Blixel, you notice that there is this giant bullfrog that has bitten Serena. Serena has dropped her glaive, and it is in the process of attempting to swallow her.
Oh my god! It's eating her! And I'll rush up here. Is it possible to try to grab her and pull her out of the mouth?
Yep, you can grapple her freely, and then essentially it would be a contested action to try to pull her backwards, contested with the creature.
Yeah, I mean, that's what he would do. He doesn't know she's dead, really. So
Fair enough. Yeah. All right. So you grapple her. You start trying to pull her backwards. How much movement do you have left?
That was it. I
Okay.
got 30 feet to get here.
Okay, so you rush up, you grab a hold of her. You don't have enough movement to start moving backwards yet, but yes, you're kind of in a tug of war with the giant bullfrog.
Okay. So since I couldn't move back, is it not an action to grapple her, or is it still an action?
It's up to you. I'm assuming you want to grapple her. That would be your action. If you don't want to grapple her at this point, you don't have to.
No, I do. So yeah, I'll grapple her as my action. I don't really have a bonus action, I don't think. So yeah, that's the end of my turn. I'm just yelling for everybody else.
Okay, we move to Vin.
Okay. Finn was surprised. He saw everybody running around the corner and shouting. So he's going to wrap around. I think that's about as far as he can go here, Adam. So he's going to move to, we'll say he'll take a step back so he has at least a little vision on it. And he's going to take a dodge action and in this turn. All he's got is a short sword in hand right now, so
Okay.
can't do much in the way of attacks.
Okay, so we move to Baron's turn.
I just moved 30. Say, Lane, what's going on?
They're around the corner to this direction. I point.
Oh yeah, it's south. I got it. Yeah.
Southeast. I point southeast, and it says something grabbed Serena.
I'll dash 5, 10. I'll go 15. I see Blixel pulling on Serena's legs.
Yes.
Okay. Serena! In a panic, I got 5. I push you to the side, brother, to there. He's eating her! So that's my movement and action. I don't have a bonus action because I suck.
And just to clarify, in case this wasn't clear to anybody, this is a ridge, and then you see these are the stairs that go down. So if you hop from here to here, that would be like a 10-foot fall.
That wasn't gonna do it. Thank you.
Okay, on the bullfrog's turn, it is in the process of trying to swallow Serena. So this is going to be a contested action. So Blixel, give me an acrobatics check. It's you against the giant bullfrog.
Okay. Public?
Yes.
I can spend a hero point after I roll, right?
You can, yep.
Okay.
Not acrobatics, athletics, but we'll take that roll. What is your athletics a bonus?
So it's 2 less. So I will
less.
spend a hero point on that.
Okay, go ahead and roll your hero point. So we're looking at 10 plus whatever you roll. So a total of 13. Unfortunately, the bullfrog is stronger than you and pulls Serena's body into its mouth. Serena essentially disappears into this creature's large stomach.
No!
That is its action. You notice it starts trying to move a little bit, but because of this extra weight of Serena, you get the impression it's moving kind of awkwardly. We move to Tavern.
All right, so I'm gonna come here. That's my full movement. Not knowing really what's going on, I'm just gonna throw a dart at that frog.
Okay.
It's something.
The dart will indeed connect with the frog. Go ahead and post damage. The frog is wounded. For ease of play, I'm going to put Serena up here, but she is currently in the gullet. All right, and we'll remove Serena from the turn because unfortunately her character was slain. Saline.
All right. Well, now that everyone is ahead of me, I'm going in 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I get to here through the brothers? Just southwest of me. Is that a space occupiable?
I mean, sure, but you're in really like hazardous condition. If you got hit, there's a chance you're gonna fall. You know, not ideal.
I'm gonna try to get a better angle and go here. So that's 30. Now I can see it. So yeah, not seeing Serena, I think I have to try to smack his ass with the only thing I got, which is Sacred Flame. So spell effect. I'll click it. Oh wow, we're coming in clutch here. This will
And
make the
spell
difference.
effect roll, please.
Yeah.
The creature hops slowly away from your sacred flame and is not struck.
Rip.
Actually, it's
nothing else.
ribbit. All right, Blixel, you're good.
Psychic damage for everybody. All right.
-1, guys.
Am I able to go like on this space here? The
You
shore
can.
space?
Yep.
Okay. So Blixel's just like rage in his eyes. I'm just gonna try to stab this thing in the eyeballs.
Okay, you stab forth at the giant bullfrog.
And I do have bless.
All right, go ahead and add a D4 to that.
Need. It's gonna miss.
That will indeed miss.
And bonus action, I'm gonna offhand try to hit it.
Okay. That will connect.
Good.
All right, you stab out with your short sword and damage the creature.
Let her go! Let her go! That's the end of his turn.
Okay, Vin.
Okay, Adam, I noticed that under global modifiers, I did not have bless on my thing, so I will have to add that. But I'm going to drop the torch here, where I'm standing now, if I can. Like as I'm running down the stairs, I'm going to drop it.
Okay, yep, I'll get that on there for you.
Perfect, thank you, sir. I just want to read one thing. For my feet. Okay, perfect. It says I took the Dagger Master feat, which is one of the ones that you included in the extended list. I'm going to you guys see as Vin drops the torch, he reaches towards his chest where he keeps one of his daggers sheathed, and he's going to like almost instantaneously unsheath and throw it directly at the toad.
Okay,
Dagger throw, here we are.
that will connect.
Sweet. And it's a sneak attack because it's fighting Blixel.
Indeed. The frog is wounded.
Perfect. That will be my attack, and then he's going to finish his movement by going into this nice little corner here. Perfect. Yeah, cool.
And I'm assuming you only have the one dagger?
No, I get 2. As a rogue, you start with 2, so I've got 2.
So just so you know, if you wanted to, you can throw another dagger with that feat.
I know, but then I would have no daggers.
Okay,
So-
yeah, just want to make sure that was intentional, not just an oversight.
Yeah,
Okay,
that was
fair enough.
that was me thinking in my head, like, do I want to throw my other dagger? But I think I'm just gonna hold it for now.
Fair
and,
enough, yeah, totally works.
we outnumber it, so that's my plan for now.
Okay, Baron.
I'm gonna move there. Oh, it's been getting hit. And okay. Well, from there, I'm going to EB him. So here comes first one. Do I have any issues with my angle?
If you draw an arrow, very likely you're going to be touching on the Blixel square there, which means it's going to have cover from you.
What's your new Eldritch Blast look like, brother?
That we retconned it. It always looks the same.
Yeah, it's always looked the same. Thank you. Just the tattoo. Okay,
Gotcha.
so
Okay, cool.
I'm going to EB this. And I'll use inspiration.
Okay, go ahead and burn your inspiration. Click that on your attack, and then I'll re-roll it for you.
Shoot, I burned it as old school.
Okay, that's all right, but you will still miss.
Right. Okay.
And again, you'll miss a third time.
Yeah. Great. Well, let's do this again.
All right, you spend your card to give yourself an extra action.
Cool.
Oh
and
my!
miss a fourth
goodness.
time. Jeez.
Refresh, bro. Refresh.
What the heck? Yeah, I'm definitely refreshing after this turn. So it went 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and I'll stay there in my turn, and I am going to refresh.
Okay, on the bullfrog's turn. It is going to attempt to bite you now, Blixel. Since you're next to it, defense roll, please.
I'm gonna use a hero point on that.
Okay, sure. And actually, that's another one you don't have to declare it until after, so go ahead and throw your defense roll, see what you like, and then if you want to use a hero point, you can use it.
Oh, I did a defense roll, the 13.
Oh, I don't even see that on my screen yet.
I see it. 13,
I see
12.
it. Yeah.
Oh, I must be lagging. Let me refresh real quick. So it was a 13 roll, and you want to use a hero point on top of that, right? So go ahead and use you go ahead and post a hero point. All right, that makes it an 18. Okay, now I can see it after a refresh. That was weird. And yes, you are able to evade that attack. Tavern's turn.
I'm probably not going to like this at all. I'm afraid to go into the water, to be honest. I'm just...
Well, just for reference, once again, this space is standable, and this is within 5 feet, so technically if you wanted to, you could get here and then attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Thank you. And then, yeah, so let's go ahead and axe this guy. This will be lethal.
Okay.
And
That's...
I'm gonna go ahead and use my card.
You do still have bless as well. I don't know if.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I couldn't add. I couldn't figure out how to add it onto my sheet, Adam. I may need to learn that for later.
Yep, yeah, I'll get those added for you guys and walk you through that. For now, just throw a D4 until we get that set for you. So that's a 17. Do you still want to spend your card?
Nope.
Okay, 17 will hit. Okay, you slash into the creature, wounding it.
And I'm gonna say, if you've got my friend in your maw, you need to let her go.
Okay, and we move to Saileen's turn.
No one that I can see is hurt so far. Sorry, Libby. I will Sacred Flame him again, or attempt to. Come on. Oh, I'm lagging again. So, here's that. Oh, double damage this time.
All right,
Well,
Stormtrooper.
I'm gonna
Once
miss again.
again, it is able to avoid that.
I can't wait till a level 3.
Blixel.
Okay, just keep swinging.
The Finding Nemo strategy. Okay, let's see it. No, that is not going to connect.
Okay, offhand attack.
That one will.
I've always been better with my left.
You score another strike as you puncture into the flesh of this giant reptile.
And there's no sign of Serena at all now. Nothing to like grab onto, I'm assuming.
No,
I used my action there, but all right. That's the end of my turn. He's just sort of swinging and sword dancing.
Okay, Vin.
Man, look, guys, I'm telling you, playing the air has a lot of pressure. 'Cause normally Dylan would kamikaze this.
Yeah, we know from every other campaign.
You got a short bow, right? Your hand is empty now. You dropped the torch and the dagger. You can draw your bow and shoot.
I have a short sword, so I'd have to drop my short sword too. Or I could run at it and take 3 swings at it and then run back, and then it would have an opportunity attack. This is where I'm at, guys, with my life. Alright.
Why not
I'm
just
gonna-
drop the sword?
Yeah. I'm gonna drop the sword at him as a free action and pull out my short bow with my interact with dog.
Okay.
Notch an arrow, and I'm gonna line it up in between Blixel's fancy dancing moves and wait till I see his swords kind of do like a little X and try to aim for one of the frog's eyes. Here we go.
Called shot. Let's go. Let's see it.
Son of a bitch.
That will be a fumble. Go ahead and roll a fumble.
Gotta click my token right.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
You are filled with lack
That
of
makes total
confidence.
sense.
Totally
From what I
does,
just said.
absolutely. All right. and
That's
Baron.
Vin in real life, guys.
Right. I'm gonna go 5, 10, and do it again. This time I'm going to, I don't know, hold on to my vessel ring and see if something different happens. It does.
That will connect.
Oh, yeah.
Injuring the huge frog once again. It is looking battered at this point.
Fine. Just stay away from it, brother. Look, Blixel, what are you doing? It's going to eat you too.
She's in there. We gotta get her out.
Who's in there?
Serena, it ain't her.
It continues striking at Blixel. Blixel, another defense roll. You
Damn.
manage to evade the bite as we move to Tavard's turn.
All right, hand axe this thing.
That will connect.
I said let her go.
Wounding the frog again. Anything else, Tavard? Okay, Saline.
Okay. You know what I'm doing. I have the one attack. So, where did my character sheet go? God damn it. Oh, that's because I refreshed. Everything's gone.
He's going up by
Ramping
one every
up.
time.
Yeah, we're ramping up. Next turn it'll be 4 and I'll still miss. Oops, my token's not selected. Yep.
Yes, it does not strike the frog. Okay, Blixel.
All right. I'm gonna do the same thing. It's every turn, I think. But here we go. Short sword.
Will miss,
Oh my gosh, guys.
I've rolled the same every time too.
which means the next one's got to hit, right? That will
Ooh.
miss as well.
Even with the
Would
potential
bless make a difference on that? Maybe?
It potentially. Yeah, go ahead and throw 2 d4s. We'll apply 1 to each. First one still
Nope.
misses. Second one still
Yeah.
misses.
Okay.
Man, we're killing it. We don't just call it tonight.
This is the boss.
Hey, Adam, can we meet
Let's
till
go to
after the
break.
Super Bowl? Yeah.
All right, and I'm just doing it, spinning around.
Okay, Vin's turn.
All right. I guess we'll just keep going with what I got, Adam. I'm gonna shoot my bow again.
Okay. That'll
There we
hit.
go. All right, sneak attack on. Here we go.
You don't have sneak attack, unfortunately.
Yeah, somebody's in melee with it, within
But
5 feet.
you're attacking at disadvantage because of the.
Oh, that's right. You're right. You're right.
Good
you're right.
catch.
Just 5.
Yes, the
Damn you and
creature
your
is
rules.
wounded.
That's it. That's what I got.
Okay, Baron.
Is it not dead yet?
We're trying real hard.
Fat frog over here.
Almost as tough as that log.
Oh, it's so hard to hit. I don't know why it is.
Careful, if your Eldritch Blast go through it, it might hit her.
And the frog, looking very badly hurt, is going to attempt to escape here. It jumps into the water and tries to swim down. Blixel and Tavard, you can both take an opportunity attack if you wish.
Now's the time, guys.
Yep.
Lay it on him. Damn it.
That will miss. That will hit.
I get bless.
You can, throw a d4. That will hit, Tavard.
Hell yeah.
Great bless roll.
All right, I will even just tell you, you need to deal... Oh, I was going to tell you. You needed to deal 10 points of damage. But, unfortunately, you've wounded it badly, but it is still alive, and it will continue swimming down in this water that's a bit murky, and based on its swim speed...
Wait a minute. 10 points of damage total, or from Tavard?
10 from Tavard.
Okay.
All right, the frog has swum down. You can't really make much out here in the water or how deep it is exactly as we move to Tavard.
It's A-turn. Swim away.
Oh, Adam, that is just... I'm going to go ahead and with my other hand, I'm going to grab my quarterstaff out of my, just wherever it is on my back. And I'm going to try to jab it with my quarterstaff just in the water. I mean, I know it's going to be probably a miss, but I got to
you jab the quarterstaff down and just hit water.
I don't know what to do. Maybe that blaster thing you got.
All right, so there's nothing else obvious for you guys to do at this point unless someone's going to try to jump and dive down. No, okay.
Yeah, Blixel will jump and dive down, try to kill it to get the body.
Okay. So as you're deciding that, what I will say is there's one mechanic here that I actually misread. So what I'm going to say, Serena, go ahead and throw a strength saving throw. You should have got this when the tongue hit you. What we'll say is if you succeed on this, then we're going to say you're badly hurt but still recoverable. But if you fail, it's just the way it went.
Strength saving throw?
Strength saving throw.
And throw everything at it. Oh, nice.
Come on,
Nice.
Barbarian. Nice.
So the way this mechanic works is when the tongue hits you, you then get a strength save to resist being pulled. So I think the fair way to rule this is if it hadn't hit you, it would have got closer, then the fight would have obviously been much different. So I'm going to say, based on the amount of damage you guys did and Serena probably fighting, Serena, I'm going to put you at 1 HP. And what I'm going to say is that you float back to the top now. After the frog had been hurt badly, you were kind of still punching around in there trying to get out, and were able to break free at the last moment as the frog continues swimming on. It's hard to see much down there, but you do notice that there's like a lot of this like murkiness and kind of like mud and like this just messy water of a stagnant pool.
Oh, thanks, Adam.
Well,
That was just me misreading it, to be completely honest. And after I read it, I was like, well, that could have changed everything. That's not really fair. So,
Especially with strength.
exactly, right. Her strong suit.
What the fuck
Yeah,
is
so
up
just-
with this cave?
So just for
Is she
reference,
coming
this
up?
is what it was.
Oh yeah.
I
nice.
see bubbles. Do you see bubbles?
Blixel's like diving into the water down, so maybe he like
There's.
sees
She's right
Serena
there.
coming up.
Yeah,
right
it's
there.
probably about the time you're jumping in that you see her kind of like, floating to the top, looking really, really badly hurt and burned from acidic parts of the frog's stomach.
I just hope I didn't hit her with that quarterstaff.
I'm going to step here, Adam, and help with Blixel, reach down and grab both of her arms and pull her out of the water.
You're able to do so.
Holy shit! You almost got swallowed alive, Serena.
Where's her glaive at?
It's in the shallow water right next to the rock here.
Okay, all right.
My life flashed before my eyes.
Get over here, quick!
I'm gonna do a cure wounds on her when she gets out,
Okay.
just from the bloodline ability.
Okay,
There you go.
restore 6 HP to Serena.
I'll grab her by the arm and say, "What'd you go swimming for?" And when I
Can we
do,
get away from the water, please?
I'll give her 12 from my blood ability.
Okay, so that should top her off.
I always enjoyed frog legs, but that thing was crazy.
Well, don't get away from the water.
Or comes back, please.
I've never been swallowed before. What's it like? I thought you were gone.
It stinks.
So can we call it off? I'm kind of having the bad feeling about this.
You always have a bad feeling.
Well,
He's got
Do
you
we
there.
come back after tomorrow or something?
well, it's almost lunchtime, and the belly's getting hungry, and Serena needs a little break, and well, I do too.
I mean, we can take a break if you want, but
I just
we have
need an
like
emotional break. I'm feeling better after
all day,
those
guys.
heals.
It's like
Well,
noon.
Well, if you don't mind, I've always liked to take a little break. At least twice during the normal adventuring day. It's very important in my class.
Why don't we just
Sure.
move back to this cavern here? Find a good
Yeah.
spot. We know there's nothing in here. And sit your ass down. Have a snack. I've got hardtack, cheese, jerky.
Adventuring 101
The damn pamphlet he read, some dude dropped it off one time, and it's like he's never let that pamphlet go.
There's a strange hole up there. Just be careful.
It's the size of a mouse.
I have my safety outfit on. We're only level 1.
Look, I don't need any break or anything, so I'll stand by the hole. You just catch your breath.
Isn't it like a foot wide?
Yeah, he
It's
said it
1
was
foot in diameter.
Yeah.
So that's a big freaking mouse. Watch out, because that could be a giant snake that comes out of there. You never know.
Adam, I'm gonna take that iron pot that I have and just lay it in front of the hole.
Okay.
So if anything comes out, it'll hit the pot and I'll know it.
Yeah, that seems to work.
There you go, scaredy cats. Homemade trap. That was
Fine.
taught Adventuring 101 back in Hamlet. Remember?
So it sounds like to me like you guys want to take a short rest here.
Some of us
Only one
want
of
to
us.
take a short rest.
I'm gonna guard because I just decided not to get hit. That was the best option.
All right, those of you that wish to spend a short rest here, just go ahead and type that into chat SR, and I'll know you're taking one, and then I will apply it to you.
I'm considering it, but I don't think I will.
Do you get anything back yet?
I would get back to cure wounds I just did, but
Oh, look, take a break, Blixel. Trust me. Take a break. We've got all day. It's noon.
Well, we
I
have
can only rest one time, and if I lose hit points, I might want to do it later. So
I'm
I just
as
placed
my
it.
first instruction as heir, I tell you to take a break, buddy. Take a break.
oh well, you're not sworn in yet. I'm gonna just practice my swords over here for a bit.
Did we?
I'll
We
keep
didn't
watch.
short rest. We didn't short rest atop the cliff, did we? I think I might have just forgotten to update my display after the long rest? Because I don't think
This is
I-
our first short rest of this adventuring day. Yeah.
Oh, it is. Oh, okay.
That
In
sounds
that
right
case,
to me.
I had one marked off, so in that case, I will short rest then.
All right, as part of this short rest, Tavard, please roll me 5d10.
How many diamonds we get, guys?
Adam was.
How many toads are coming down the?
Yeah, before you reveal the
Oh.
5d10 thing, did I see that the short rest was given to Baron there? Was it completed?
It was.
Okay, I'm gonna play my card. I don't know if we'll get another one, so I want to play it now.
If it's the one I think it is, does it tell you when you can play that?
Yeah, I just threw it in the thing on the little box, play your card box. Can you guys see it? It's purple.
Oh, yep. Okay, got it. Yep. So when you or your team completes. Okay. So, yeah. So essentially what that means is the only one that took a short rest, or the only two, because now, Blixel, you said you did want to use one?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys get the advantage of using two of the short rest options. So if you remember from our house rules, the resting and the handout there. So you can restore your HP by a number equal to 2d your hit dice. You can recover a number of spell slots. So essentially so I guess first of all, you get two of the four options. So looking at those four options in the handout, which would you like to take?
You can hero points, weariness, spell slots, and hit points. I think are the four options. So you guys can each get two of those options.
Where are those options at?
I posted them in chat here.
Resting.
But yeah, the handout's under House
Okay.
Rules folder, resting.
Cool. So could I theoretically get 2 hero points then?
You want to use option 4 twice, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
You could do that.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna do that.
So I can do that too. I also still get my PHB rest ability as a warlock, right?
What do you mean by that? You're talking about your spell recovery?
Yeah, I get all my
Yes.
spells. Yeah.
You recover 0 HP, though, by default.
Yeah. I don't need HP. I was only doing it for spell slots. So I'll take 2 hero points. Nice card.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, I don't know if we, the way the game goes, if we'll get another one. So I figure we might as well replenish whatever we can while we can.
All right, it is spent.
And I haven't played a card yet, so booyah! Well, I did play that one where we all got. Cool.
Hey, Tabard, why you rolling all them dice?
I don't know. I'm guessing the bear had a short rest.
That's exactly what that
that's its
is.
hit. That's its hit die. Yeah, it's gonna put 7 hit points. Let's get out of here though. Let's keep exploring. You guys ready to explore more?
Yeah, I'm
I
guessing
just-
my pot didn't
before-
get knocked over, Adam, right?
Before we head
Did
out, I
not.
just want to say thank you so much for saving my life. You guys are real ones.
We tried our best to not do that.
But wait a minute.
We tried so hard.
We didn't do anything.
Yeah, we
You
didn't
thought
do
you were
anything.
gone. You fought your way out of there. You saved your own life. Very inspiring. No one can kill you, Serena. You're the best. The
Oh, why would you have to say that?
I think if you hadn't softened him up, I would have been a goner.
To be
Good to
honest,
have
he
you
was
back.
moving pretty slow once you entered his belly, so it probably was harder for him to swim. They say 30 minutes after you eat.
Oh my god.
It wasn't me that did it. It was Avani. All right, thank Avani.
And on that inglorious swimming pun, let's go ahead and take our 15-minute break here, guys. All right, we'll see everybody back in 15.
Guys, bye.
All right. Good first round, guys.
Alrighty, we are back on the second half of our session. Let's get you guys right back over to where we left off. Alright, you guys are in this part of the cave section, still traveling and exploring this, potentially looking for the author of the journal.
Well, thanks to Serena. She cleverly discovered to stay away from the pools of water.
Well, I don't know if we want to because I saw something shiny down there.
I can't tell if you're joking or not.
Was it the face of your god as you tumbled into darkness?
Come into the light.
Well, maybe it was Halen.
What was it? What'd you see?
What did I see? I missed that.
I don't know. What did you see?
All I saw was a glint.
A glint.
Well, there's no reason why we shouldn't continue, at least. Maybe we
What if we
dive
killed
into that
everything in that
pool
one?
on the way back. What'd you say? I didn't hear you.
Yeah, we could hit it on the way back.
Serena, after you.
I'm refreshing Roll20, sorry.
Did we check what was down here? Was that part of the description from earlier?
It was not. As you turn this corner, Vin, you notice to your northeast, perched up on the ceiling, it's kind of like hidden, but you're able to spot it, is some kind of strange bug-like creature.
This cave is full of weird creatures. You see that in the corner there. Step back, everyone.
Does it have a dead rat in its?
It does not. I don't like when they do that with the art, but it's pretty cool looking, don't you think?
I mean, if it's already got food, we can walk by. But
About how big is it?
Just so everyone knows, Serena's refreshing, and we're back here, so group party is split up.
It is about the size of a very large dog.
Just so you know, Brian, we're not too far ahead of where you were.
Okay.
We're just up and around the corner, basically.
Just so you know, guys, I think that's our new team expression, is just so you know.
Well, we see it at least this time. Sorry for my dog squeaking that toy in the back.
is there more than one, or is it just the one?
I only saw one. I didn't want to get too close.
That doesn't
But-
necessarily mean there's only one, though.
Adam, how far down is it to this level?
Just here south there is like 8 feet down.
Okay, so I could just kind of shimmy down easily.
As long as you're careful and you're not like in combat, yes.
What about this path over here? Does it look like it's descending and maybe wraps around?
No, that looks to be the same elevation you're currently on.
I'm going to check this way. Let's just see if there's something around the back. Keep your eyes open. I'm gonna have the torch out in front of me, Adam. A little
Okay.
weary now.
I wonder why. All right,
Hey.
as you move up to this spot, Vin, you notice just to your west, the ground is very cracked here, but what sticks out to you is there are two pitons struck into the ground that are connected to rope, and actually a rope ladder that descends down into this hole.
Can I check the dirt around the pitons? Does it look fresh? Does it look really old? Is they rusted from like being here forever?
There's no real dirt here, but you can certainly check the pitons. Go ahead and throw me a blind check. Hard to tell. They're certainly not rust. You don't get the impression that they're ancient or anything, but as far as like aging them, you're not sure.
Well, there's something this way. Looks like a hole with a ladder going down it. Somebody fashioned a rope ladder to some pitons here. Maybe somebody with the ability to see in the dark should peer down there. Because I can't see that far.
Sounds like a thing a dwarf would do.
Sure. I try not to be racist, Avad. You know this.
Oh yeah, I remember. I don't remember what the thing was, but I remember
Me either, but I knew there was something.
it was something. Something about all the dwarfs or something. I don't know.
Oh, it's the stonework.
Yeah.
When I handed you the key.
Is that going to be like your campaign slogan?
With what?
Well, vote for Vin. I try not to be racist.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a good one. It's a good platform to stand on.
Make a jingle out of it or something. I don't know. I'll work on it.
Adam, I'm
Some-
gonna take a peeky boo.
You look down, and at the very edge of your dark vision range, you notice that the rope ladder terminates onto a large pile of rocks.
All right, that's what I'll tell the group.
Well, two options. Option A, go and fight that weird bug and go that way. Option B, go down in dark, creepy hole. Group?
I think I vote for B.
Did we go down? Because he said he's going below.
Yeah.
He said he's going down.
It looks man-made. We follow the man-made things, right? Sounds
And it's
correct
only
to
a
me.
cavern. I mean, my gosh. I mean, easy.
What's the worst we could find down there? Probably
All
the
right.
same recommended.
Don't say that, Celine, please. I know you're new to adventuring, but
Well, it's a level 1 dungeon. You know, the recommended level shouldn't go down too fast. Until we find
Serena
the butcher
almost
down
got eaten.
Unless it's a frog and a bear.
This is Kobold Press. Watch out!
You guys in place call at Citadel. Yeah, Adam, I think that's the group decision. We're going to descend down into this hole. Before we start making any climbs, though, I'm going to suggest that we check the sturdiness of the rope ladder and the pitons.
Sure, who would like to do that?
Probably the dwarf, duh. You know how
Okay.
stones
Dwarf.
work.
Tavard, go ahead and give me a blind check as you inspect this area for sturdiness and see if this seems like it's going to hold up. Yeah, sure, looks like it.
Yeah, that sounded positive. I mean, I'm going down.
Okay, Tavard, you begin to climb down. So you obviously have nothing in your hands here. You put your hand axes to your belt loops or on your back and begin climbing down this. When you first start climbing it, it's not really a big deal. It seems pretty easy. However, after you get down from this area where there's rock right around you, and now you're kind of floating out in the open, you can see a bit more now. So you're basically descending down into a cavern chamber. It is approximately 60 feet by 45 feet, and this big pile of rock is right where the ladder ends. So essentially you're going to climb it to the bottom. You're going to be standing on this big pile of rock. You do notice that there is a exit from this chamber to your east, about 10 feet wide, that goes to the east. You don't spot anything else out of the ordinary. Descend down to the bottom.
Yes.
Okay, you climb down to the bottom here because this is pretty sturdy and there's no risks. There's nothing, dangerous happening. You can take your time. I'm not going to make you make checks. I'm assuming everybody is following down below.
Yep.
Yeah, once we get the okay from Tavard, and then I'm going to toss my torch down to the bottom and then climb down after him.
Okay.
Can you wait till I'm like down the bottom and maybe I could just light a torch? I don't know. Thinking instead of dropping a torch on my head.
I wasn't going to drop it on your head. I mean, I could throw it anywhere within that.
Well, it's kind of a tunnel from where you're at, and it opens up after like 20 feet climb. So, yeah, you won't be able to just like aim it where you want because you're going to have like a really narrow throw zone as it is.
Yeah, and I don't want Blick, so I saw him roll a lot of 9s earlier, and I throw a torch.
Well, move out of the way, Tavin. I'm going to drop this and come on down.
All right,
Don't
so
need
I'm
to
going to
waste another torch.
I'm going to assume each of you carefully climbs down below.
Yep. Adam, needless to say, when I get down to the bottom, I'll, weapons up kind of thing, just in case. But not that it doesn't look like we needed that, but still.
What the hell?
Same.
Oh, guys, it looks like... Hang on one sec.
This map's a little janky.
Yeah, I'm going to move you guys
Hey.
back there. It looks like somehow one of the lines got deleted. One sec.
It's okay. We all used to play on the coffee table with the graph paper, so
No,
Not
my
as a
immersion is
normal.
ruined.
It'll look totally normal in 2 seconds, was it?
Right? Didn't everybody
Yep.
play with some graph paper?
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
that was the good old days.
I remember having those roll out terrain maps, and I was like the coolest DM ever.
I used to print out like hundreds of papers at the office.
Libby, we'd
I'm
like to
being
talk to you
recorded
about-
right now, so I don't know what you're talking about, Libby. Okay, does that look normal for you all now?
Yes. I mean, normal enough,
Now
but
it
yes.
does, Yeah.
All right, sorry about that. Okay, adventure continues.
Okay. Is there any obvious sign of a person coming through here?
Nothing obvious, no.
But there is only one way out, so if they went this way, that's where they went.
What about down here?
Here's a question, Adam. Because of the rocks and them being piled up here, can we... I mean, it's probably still going to be a tricky check, but is there any way that I can maybe, if I come around to this side, can I ascertain if somebody's been through this area recently? Maybe a bunch of kicked rocks. It's probably not good that we all just shoveled down here, but...
I mean, you can certainly make a check, but yeah, you're not sure how likely it is. You'll be able to determine that.
Shoot, we'll throw it to the die.
And Serena just leaves again.
Just
I
stop
got my
doing
I
that.
got my eye on her. I got my eye on her.
You
Watch
guys
it.
are slow.
Nothing that you can tell then.
Almost eaten by a frog an hour ago.
She's like, we've seen frogs, we've seen bears. I'm looking for something bigger.
Man. She doesn't care if she lives or dies.
Well, the rest of us do.
Adam, while I'm following behind everybody and we're chatting, I'm gonna think up to that hole and like when I found it and saw it, what did it look? I mean, it was just a hole in the cavern floor. Did it look like somebody blasted that hole, or did it just look like a crevasse?
If you remember the texture of the floor, it certainly looked like it was ruptured from underneath.
Which way should we go, boss?
I don't know, but something came out of whatever was down here. Wait, am I the boss? That's no.
Oh yeah.
Only the future leader of the free world.
Shit. Stop putting it like that.
Maybe I should
Yeah, that's
whisper
what's
in
on the
case there's
bumper
anybody
sticker
down there.
um, let's go straight.
There's stairs up ahead here.
Interesting cave system.
Yeah,
Pardon me,
like-
brother.
Do
When-
these stairs seem like natural, or do they seem
That's what I was gonna ask
carved
Van.
out?
Van got stuck in a cave for a few days one time. Was it like this? It just
Wasn't
continue
this
to
cave.
go.
Well, there were no stairs. This looks like a nice cave compared to where I was.
So this does
A
look like
five-star
a
cave.
natural creation. So think of this as like weathering over time. It's sort of broken. So the image depicts it as more like stairs, but it's kind of like rough area that you can ascend.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't like an old ruin that we were somehow in.
Looks
Manufactured.
like it bends around this way. What about that way, guys?
All right, Tavern, as you get to about there and you notice to the northwest, It's hard to see almost, but there's these kind of like gossamer strands hanging through the air. You get the impression almost of like rubber cement kind of thing just floating in the air.
Can I take a better look at it from here? Hold on. And can I make a check to see if maybe there's spider webs or something like that?
You can make a blind check to see if you recognize what they are.
I'm too comfortable in my chair to get up and Google gossamer.
You do not know what they are. So think of it as
there you
like... Yeah, so gossamer essentially means like thin and wispy and ethereal.
Okay, thank you.
Well, sounds inviting.
Wait, why'd you stop, bud?
Are we going that way?
Well, we can't. I'm just thinking that there might be those. I'm decided just to stop because you know.
Blixel, as you continue walking in this direction, you're trying to like kind of edge your way here. You notice a flash of movement to your northwest, as though something there unseen has detected your movement. And I'm going to go ahead and put us in turn order.
Yeah, there's something over there.
To the left, to the left.
Everything you own in the box to the left.
And Adam, where are the strands? The like.
Gossamer strand.
Good question. So you're noticing these floating around in this area. Okay, and based on our initiative order, first to react is Serena. Let me unlock the tokens and put on some up-tempo music.
And am I aware of the movement?
I mean, Blixel, did you say anything as you noticed this? I think you did, right?
Yeah, I yelled and I pointed in that
Oh, shit.
direction.
Like was it over here?
I think it was up here, right?
You spotted movement to your northwest.
Oh, so in the strands.
Like beyond the strands, right? So I go, it might be a trap.
Probably a gossamer.
Those creepy gossamers.
I'd like to stop short of the strands. Would this be too close?
Sure, you can get to there. Yep. So you step up to that spot. They're like floating in the air around you, and it's hard to like keep your eyes focused on them. So you're sure there's many that you're not even seeing.
Oh shoot. Well, yeah, I don't really want to get in the thick of them based off of everything else I've encountered in this cave. So I'm going to draw my glaive and stand here and hold an action to attack anything that's acting aggressive,
Okay.
aside from my allies.
Okay, Blixel.
Okay. So I saw the creature up there. I'm gonna move over here and see if I can see anything in that direction.
So as you get to there and look past these strands, it's hard to, again, see everything crystal clear, but you do make out two figures, both clinging to the wall. One looks significantly larger than the other. As you look at this creature, it resembles some kind of a large spider-scorpion mix, and it has very unfriendly looking mouth.
We don't think we can talk to this one?
It hasn't said like, hey, you guys, yet, so you're not sure.
What's up?
Here we go again.
Blixel's back's out. There's some weird spiders up there, guys. I'm out. I'm out of this one.
I'm clocking out, guys.
Blixel goes back here with the rest of his movement and holds an attack if they come at him through the, like, they come within melee.
Okay, ready a melee attack. Okay, Saline.
Well, I only got the one spell slot, so I'm gonna need that to pick somebody up, I think. So I'm just gonna come looking over here to my southeast. Do I see anything, any of those gossamer strands over here?
No.
Alright, I'm gonna go hide in the corner. 5, 10, 15. And yeah, I don't have any useful cantrips at the moment for anything that I can't see, so I am just gonna dodge.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and I'll just go here. And I will take out my... I'm going to take out my other weapon. So now I've got a quarterstaff in one hand and an axe in the other hand. And I'm going to say, maybe someone who can shoot it from afar. And I'm going to take the dodge action.
I'm going to say in reply, does it look like the guy who wrote on the journal? And if not,
It's
then
his
let's leave
father.
it. If it's not, then let's leave it alone.
Spider
No,
that
it's a
was
giant
no
spider.
Move next to Saline and
2 giant spiders.
fine. Don't have to kill it. Everything you see. And I'm going to take the dodge action here.
Okay, you dodge. Anything else on your turn, Baron?
I kept hitting the start bar instead of the end turn.
Those of you with line of sight on this creature will notice as it skitters across the stone of the wall here. As it gets to here, it turns towards you, Tavard, opens its mouth, and you notice one of those gossamer strands shoots straight out of its mouth, automatically connects with you, Tavard, without an even attack roll. Pretty terrible, isn't it? And after it automatically connects against you, it will then use its bonus action, or I'm sorry, its action to try to pull you in. Give me a strength saving throw.
That was against who?
That was against Tavard.
Libby's like, not again.
I was about to say, I feel so bad, Libby, but then Tavard came up, so it was like, okay, that's not so bad.
I can't see Tavard, so that's why I got nervous.
I took the dodge action too, and then it's like, this guy has got a legendary reaction. All right, so Adam, so just a strength check, that's it?
Strength saving throw. Okay, as the strands fall upon you and it tries to reel you in, you manage to prevent it from doing so, holding your own.
All right, and I grab the gossamer silky, and I grab it back, and sorry, okay, never mind.
That sounds like a you action turn.
Yeah, that was... That's how I dreamt it all happened, Adam.
All right. As I see this gossamer web, I don't want to say. As I see it shoot its little sticky web at Tavard, I'm gonna kind of run around him, or I guess through him rather, and I'll drop my torch here at him, and I will draw my short bow and take a shot. We'll go for the tiny one.
Okay. That will miss.
All right, and then I'm gonna move my ass back. If you want to put that torch there for me.
Indeed. And you turn torch off. Okay, there you go. Okay, anything else on your turn then?
Nope, that's full movement. No bonus action. Good to go.
Okay, you notice the little one also skitters up the ceiling wall here.
How high is that, Adam?
The ceiling in total is like 20 feet. They're sitting at like the 15-foot mark right now. Serena, your turn.
So we're doing this? We're fighting these things?
I don't think
fight
we
We
need
don't
to.
want them chasing us through here, do we?
I don't want to fight him either.
They're not going to chase us.
Should we leave?
I think so.
I mean, we can, but they're literally shooting webs at us, and they know we're here. So, I mean,
Well, let's
do we
leave, and
want to leave them behind us?
if it chases us, I'll fight it.
So far, guys, we have left all of these creatures alive behind us. Just saying.
I don't want to fall in the D&D mode where everything needs to die and every door needs to be open. We're looking for one person.
Well,
Right
every
now,
door does
no
need to be
one's
open.
died. Nothing's died, and nothing's been opened, is where we're at right now.
Okay, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna hold an action where if either of these things come around the corner, I'm gonna throw a javelin at it.
Okay. Okay, next up is Blixel.
Okay. Blixel will say, maybe the torch would actually burn through those things. I don't know, but I'm gonna run the. Oh, hello, guys. Blixel like waves at the spiders on the other side of the room, and then just keeps running this way. Get to there, and take the dodge action.
Okay. Saline.
Which way are we going, guys? Are we holding here or are we backing up?
We still haven't gone up there. I'm going to point to the northwest.
I don't want to run into the unknown while we might be being chased.
Well, I was just answering your question.
I'm gonna go back down the stairs. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'll try to, like, how far up is this ledge? Like, do I think I'm, like...
So, yeah, sorry, I wasn't tracking your movement there real quick. Did you go down the stairs, or are you trying to drop off the edge?
I went up and around down the stairs.
Okay,
I just want to know how high the ledge is.
Right here, like 10 feet. Yeah, absolutely.
Do I think I have cover from something that was, like, shooting webs? Okay.
From the east, absolutely, yep.
Yeah. So I will... I guess dodging doesn't do anything, right? Because Tavern got automatically hit. So I will ready a Sacred Flame if I see a spider. Spider thing, whatever these things are. Sound good?
Okay, yeah, sure.
End turn.
All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say, darn bugs ain't even worth the effort.
Oh shit, guys, we're leaving the air behind, by the way.
As you try to move away, Taver, the sticky filament that is upon you does not let you move. You realize it's stuck to you.
Oh, well, I guess we're not running.
Set him on fire.
A torch beside you, Tavard. Burn the web around your feet.
Yeah, whose torch is that, or was that torch up there, Adam?
That was
Vin
my torch. I
dropped
dropped. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how flammable this stuff is, you know? I'm gonna go ahead and just try to break out of it, Adam.
Okay, your choice of athletics or acrobatics?
Standard saving throw.
Nope, it's your choice of athletics or acrobatics. I didn't lose you guys, right? You can still hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay. All right, yes, you managed to break free from the strand.
Okay, I flip off the bugs.
That, of course, is your action after you flip them off. Not the flip off, the break free.
Yeah, I did that, yeah. Alright, I'll go there. And then I'll end my turn.
Okay, Baron.
Well, shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's my brother?
He said to go without him.
Why are you all running away?
Brother, let's go. What are you doing?
They've got a trap up there, webs. Watch out.
I'm looking at turn order. I got one baddie.
Yeah, he's that's the big one too.
When I turn the corner at him, I'm looking at my brother. Does he look like he's got webs on him?
He does not.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, I can't move him. And I wish I had. The thing is that I don't think the web thing was an attack roll, was it? So Sanctuary won't help my brother.
Automatically hits too, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
It is an ability though, so it could be one of those things like recharges on a 6.
Yeah, it does sound like that, doesn't it? Metagamers.
Hey, listen, we're level 1.
We need to.
I
don't
mean,
know if we're
the
supposed
fact
to
that you
be here
guys
right
don't know, I think it's fine to guess, right? Because you don't know.
that's
It'd be
what I'm
metagaming to
guessing.
be like, hey guys, I looked up the stat block and it says.
What does it say? Go ahead, finish that sentence.
So,
Yeah,
oh yeah, I
we're
got
all
cut
wrong.
off there. I was just about to tell you the entire stat block.
Oh, damn.
I don't know if I can help you, brother, but get your ass out of there. I want to stay there. Actually, I'm going to move up one more because I feel like I can see. I'm going to hold my action with a red dot indicating that I'm going to EB a spider.
So you're ready in action to cast Eldritch Blast if you see one of these creatures.
Oh, heck yeah, because
Okay.
my big brother is left in the corner.
Okay, and almost as though it was foretold by our future diviner, a sticky filament flies out towards the air and does indeed connect to him automatically, and then tries to reel him in. And then you can make, yes,
Roll
so
well.
you manage
Yeah, there you
to
go.
not be pulled in as the creature is attempting to do so, but you are still stuck to it. Vin.
Yeah, I have a 0 to all things strength related.
Yeah,
we just killed the spider this turn.
We just saw that.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, and I'm in between the spiders here, so, I could break free and run and
Yes!
then not make it and
Yes!
then die.
Nope. Break free, run.
Yeah, that would waste my action, though, if I don't make it.
Well, remember, I don't want to. It may be metagaming. Never mind.
6 seconds.
We've only seen the big one shoot webs, so I think if we kill the big one, we can.
Take the little one as a pet. NPC.
Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna suggest leaving, but yes, that's also an option.
I hate playing a passive character. I'm just letting you guys know. It pisses
we
me
know.
off that we're running
we know.
away like little
we know.
bitches over
We
and
know.
over and over again. Fuck it, Adam. I guess I'll do a strength save like these fucking assholes and run away with my tail
So
tucked
if you're
beneath my
trying
leg.
to break away, it's your choice of athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah, that's what I almost said, but I didn't know.
We'll do acrobatics, I guess,
Yeah.
but still, I think it's a bitch thing to do.
You break free.
We are all bitches
Like
on
a
this
little
blessed
bitch.
day, Dylan. Let's go.
Yeah.
We've
Listen,
heard.
Yeah.
just draw them out from beyond their trap.
Just let him be. They're just spiders. It's not the guy we're looking for. Focus.
It doesn't matter, brother. They're gonna kill us from behind. They're gonna stalk us through this damn cave, and you guys are gonna get
I
killed.
doubt it.
Or they're gonna stay in their nest like
Yes.
spiders do.
Exactly.
It's not a spider. It's a spider scorpion.
It's a
We don't know
spider
what the fuck this thing is gonna do. It doesn't have eyeballs.
Cerilia.
Scorpions bury themselves in dirt and wait for things to come by. I think. I don't know anything about scorpions.
Yeah, they're not hunters. They're not hunters. They
I don't know
sit
nothing
and
about
make a
scorpions,
web.
but this is what they do.
They're not hunters. None of this.
I know they can't get out of bathtubs.
Oh.
Sounds like somebody who lives in the south.
No, but I've heard about it.
Oh wait, this is the wrong way. This is the way we came. Shoot.
Yeah, we're going up north.
My bad.
Get an Uber.
I guess I'll dash.
Okay.
Does that look right? Probably.
Yeah, looks about right.
Cool. I say, come on, guys, let's go find some real enemies.
Blixel.
Yeah, if they come for us, we can just, we hide around the corner here, and then we just stab them when they come close. So I'll go here. And again, take the dodge action.
Okay, Saline.
And I'm following the big guys. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can't get past them, so, and don't want to because the squishy cleric doesn't want to take the lead, so we're going to chill.
The chill action. Okay.
Yeah, the chill action. And already a sacred flame if the spider comes around the corner.
Okay. Tabard.
All right, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to go there, and I'm going to ready my action that if a spider thing comes within sight, I'm going to hit it.
Okay.
By that I mean if it's within swinging distance, I will hit it with my my axe.
Okay. Melee attack. Got it.
Hey, Adam. Just take a quick look before I vacate this area. Where do the webs, where the gossamer streams end on the map? Like
Yeah,
So-
are we about to walk into more of them?
So they're flimsy and they're hard to see. So when you look to the north, you can see like strands of them floating, but they're very small. So it's not like you're walking in and going to get stuck. That's not the impression you're getting. This is just like an effect of what you spotted there. So if you're asking where exactly you see them, you think just north of the stalagmite, but you're not 100% sure.
Yeah, that's what in my mind. Okay, so I'm assuming they're going to stay in their little domain, so I'm going to leave. Trying to take that off. Okay, I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20. And then, oh, now I can see. I'm gonna 20. All right, now Adam, ready to action EB 25. I'm gonna ready action EB. If the spider goes past the stalagmite, I'm gonna assume it's in hunting mode and it's going to see an EB from me.
Right. So your line of
Great
sight.
rhyming.
Yep. Gotcha. Okay, Vin, you're going to notice some skittering as you see the creature on the ceiling. And once again, it shoots out this attachment which connects with you and then tries to reel you in. Strength saving throw.
My brother's going to be pissed.
You once again manage to not get reeled in as you're fighting against this creature. Your turn.
I'm gonna fucking shoot it this time, Adam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not gonna. It's following us. You're right.
Yeah, I'm right. It's hunting us because we don't know what the fuck it is.
Your attack misses wildly.
Wildly.
There we go. That's my turn. Looks like we don't have a choice. Turn around and fight.
Top of the round, Serena.
Our fearless leader has spoken.
All right. Get in there.
I assume moving through.
He's grappled, but he's not engaged, so it's just normal speed.
Okay, cool.
So I think I've got you tracked at 25 feet so far.
Alright, I'm gonna launch a javelin.
You miss.
Well, okie dokie. I need to get a little closer, so.
Okay, Blixel.
All right. Blixel starts running back. And is it possible for him to break Vin out of the web?
Let's see. You could use your action to try to break it. Yeah.
Okay. That's what I'll try to do.
So I would say you can make an athletics check to try to break him free. You managed to do so.
Hell yeah.
Just slice it with my sword.
Oh, if you wanted
Shit.
to do that, that's a separate thing. So we're going to say you broke free, but just for future reference, that is an option as well.
Oh, okay. Just trying to give the crit the
The really
stank
nice
on it.
description. Yeah.
It was almost my ankles. Holy shit.
Haha! I didn't know I could do that. Lucky you. All right. And I'll keep running through. I'll get to there. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Saline.
All right. 5, 10. You said it's on the ceiling?
You can't see it right now, so you're not sure.
I'll go here. 20.
You see it on the
There it is.
ceiling.
I see it on the ceiling. Okay. I was just wondering if that was like a map thing or anything. Well, I'm gonna Sacred Flame him because that's all I can do. Please. Hell yeah. It went down this time, Adam. Something's broken.
You do indeed manage to strike it with some radiant energy.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use the last 10 feet of my movement to go back down.
Tavern.
Alrighty. I'm not really good at these distance things, but I'm gonna come here. I don't think the dart. I don't remember the distance on darts, Adam.
I think it's
I think it's 20
20.
is the close range.
2060.
Yeah, I was thinking it was like 20. So, all right, but that's okay. You know what? It's something, right? So it gets a little bit of cover. I have plenty of darts, so I'm gonna throw one over at this one here anyway.
Okay. You miss.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my card, Adam.
Okay. Go ahead and drag that out.
I may still miss, but
Okay, so you're going to get an extra +2, and with that, you will indeed connect. Go ahead and post damage.
hey, it's something, right?
Nice.
Very good.
All right, the dart punctures into the carapace of the creature.
Adam, go ahead and take more hit points off that one. That was a good throw. All right, I gotta come back over here then, and I'll end my turn.
Okay, Bairn.
5, 10. Can I just shoot an EB from there? I'm in his space, but I'm not going to end my turn there.
You'd be at disadvantage doing so, but you can.
Okay, I'll go there. 15, 5, 10, 15, and he will see an EB from me.
Okay.
I hope he feels it from you.
And I am going to do a hero point,
You miss.
and that's 15, 5, 10, 15.
All right, you will notice the creature skittering once again as it comes to here and lays the filament upon Blixel. Blixel, it tries to reel you in. Strength saving throw. You manage to not get pulled in as once again you struggle against this line of gossamer fluid, whatever this is. The little one, the little one doesn't move quite yet, so yeah, that's its turn. Vin, your turn.
All right. Vin is going to notch an arrow and run to this point here. And he can see both the creatures, but he can see this one really good in that bright light. He's going to fire a shot for it. God damn it!
That will be a fumble.
Oh man, level 1, boys.
All right, you miss.
The stupid gossamer strains all over my damn arms. Actually, Adam, I can only move back to there.
Okay.
Well, I can. Is this an available spot?
Let me
'Cause
move you off there. Yeah, you can be there.
Okay, that's the extent of my movement there.
Okay. All right, finally, somebody is within the moving distance of this creature, so it is going to move
God
up to
damn it.
here, and it is going to attack you, Vin. So it is, again, on the ceiling. As it comes across the ceiling, comes down, so it's 5 feet above you now, and it reaches out with this little claw and tries to hit you. You manage to evade the claw. Okay,
Smack
Cerilia.
it.
I say, oh no, you don't. Actually, well, I'm gonna hit it from here.
He says with confidence. Oh, look at that.
She does.
That's it.
Very well earned confidence.
Yep.
We're eating spider tonight, boys.
Wow.
Okay, so go ahead and post your damage and we'll figure out that total.
That's
Not
a lot
only
of
has
words.
she rolled nothing but 20s and 1s all night, but all of her crits and fumbles have been these crazy crits and fumbles too.
That will be enough to
Table difference.
instantly slay the creature.
Whoa.
Unhand the air.
Nice.
Yeah, are these awakened? Can they speak?
If they're speaking, it's in a language you don't understand.
I speak a lot of languages.
Anything else on your turn, Cerilia?
I think it's in my striking distance.
It's on the ceiling.
It is on the ceiling.
Oh shoot.
But you
Well-
could do some like crazy parkour next to it. Like,
How
jump
tall
and
is the
play.
ceiling?
20 feet.
I have polearm master.
It is out of your reach at the moment. If it crawls up next to you, then yeah, that would trigger.
Okay. And I'm still in the filaments, so I guess um, I'll just let it pull me, I guess.
At the moment, it's not pulling you.
Kind of like hop forward.
So essentially, the way the filament works is you're stuck, and it's holding on to the end of it, which is why you can't move further away from it. If you want to move closer to it, you certainly can.
Yeah. So I hopped forward closer to it.
Okay.
All right, cool. So if in that case, I'm just gonna take my full movement and similar to Serena, just be underneath it.
Okay.
And then I'll take my action and cut it. Or, can I cut it myself, or is that...
You're trying to cut the strand?
Yeah.
You can. Go ahead and make an attack roll against the strand. Yes, you definitely connect. Go ahead and post your damage there and roll. I'm pretty sure. Yes, that is going to sever the strand.
Should I do the critical hit table too?
I don't think it's going to make any difference. I mean, you can do it if you want, but I don't think there's any effect that says, like, oh, and the guy next to you also gets something.
Okay.
Well, it could say
He hits
attack
it
is
so hard he
normal,
knocks him off
right?
the ceiling. Yeah.
I don't think that one's on the table.
The attack is normal, or did we took those out, right?
We took those out from last campaign. Yep. Yeah,
Yep.
so it's destroyed.
Okay. And then Butch will just, like, motions at it with his swords because he doesn't have any sort of ranged weapon, and just stands with the torch in between his legs.
Okay. Okay, Saline.
You can see the edge of the token, which is enough for Sacred Flame. And we are going to attempt to whack it again. There we go. There's the 4 I was looking for. My token's not selected somehow. How did that happen?
It skitters away from your sacred flame.
Of course it does. And then I will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll go 25 to this little corner.
Okay. Tabard.
All right, I'm gonna move all the way there, and I'm just gonna, I hate to say it, I'll just shoot a dart at it.
All right, you let loose a dart towards the creature, which will miss.
All right, I'm going to do some dwarven curses, and in my turn.
Okay, Baron.
Okay, 5. Oh, I think I see a significant portion of it from here. Yeah, I see 75% of it. I'm gonna EB it. It's on the ceiling, you said, right?
It is, yep.
Oh my goodness, guys.
We cannot hit anything today.
Yeah, we're just gonna
except for
end
You're
this
missing a
session.
lot, but when you're hitting, a lot of you guys are critting too. So.
Yeah.
All right, it will skitter on the side of the wall, so that will trigger your Polearm Mastery ability, Serena, if you want to use your reaction to make an attack against it.
Absolutely.
show us that 20. Ugh.
That will miss. The creature then attacks you twice with its claws. 2 defense rolls, please. You evade the first one and the second one. Vin.
Okie dokie. I think I can, although he's like, you got the token in a weird spot because he's on the wall, I can still see him from where I'm
You
at,
can,
right?
yep. Yeah, you know what I'll
Is
do?
he-
Let me move him here just so you guys can see him. But yes, he is essentially above Serena attached to the wall.
Okay, is he within Serena's melee range?
Yes.
Perfect, so that would give me sneak attack if I hit, so I'm gonna take a shot.
I will miss.
Freaking miss. God dang it, I'm gonna snap my bow over my knee and start cussing to myself like an old man. Fricka.
All right, top of the next round, Serena.
I'm gonna keep swinging.
Your blade clinks off of the creature's carapace, does not penetrate.
Shoot. I'm going to use a bonus action to Pam.
Okay. That will also miss.
Even better.
Get him
Blixel.
next round, boys.
Does it look like Blixel would be able to melee attack it?
Yeah, as long as you get either north or south of Serena, yes. So essentially, you would be taking the space it's in right now. Let me try to put it on like a half space. Let's go like that. So yeah, the space south of Serena is open. If you stand there, you're just reaching up and stabbing upwards at it.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Oh, goodness.
Wow, how the dice have turned. Let's see that fumble. Miss.
Okay.
That one will connect. Wounding the creature as it chips into its carapace.
All right.
Okay, Saline.
15. There he is. Come on. Nope.
Whiff.
And back around.
You'll learn to hate Sacred Flame.
This is the only level I'm using it.
I was going to say, I feel like a lot of
You get
cantrips
wizard.
fall into that bucket.
I get wizard cantrips next level. Assuming we survive this fight in 20 more rounds.
Tavern, your turn.
Hey Adam, I'm assuming that I won't be able to hit it with my quarterstaff.
If you go north of Serena, you could attack upwards at it.
Are you talking about like right here?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go ahead and swing my quarterstaff. I'll do a running jump start, kick, punch, whammy bammy with the quarterstaff.
Okay.
I don't know what all that means, but I'm jumping high because
I'm just picturing a dwarf, trying to leap upwards as he's swinging.
Yeah.
That'll hit, yes. Smashes into the creature, wounding it.
Yeah, and I'll just stay there.
Okay, Baron.
I think I'm going to move 5 and then take another shot at the beastie.
That one will connect.
Dang!
Hey, there we go.
It worked this time.
Tides have turned back again.
Yes, that damages the creature badly. It is looking very hurt.
I got my mojo back.
This time it turns its attentions towards Blixel, and Blixel, I'll need 2 defense rolls. You evade the first one. And the second one. Defense rolls are on fire tonight, guys.
This is for everybody. This is the noodle fight.
Yes.
Well, Adam, I think I'm going to go really deep into my bag of tricks on this one.
Your level
Try to repair your bow that you broke?
I didn't actually snap it over my
I know.
knee.
All right, that'll certainly hit.
Nice.
Creature is wounded. It is looking near death.
All right, I've softened it up for you, boys.
Thanks, Vin.
All right, Serena. That will miss.
Dang it.
The
We'll get
smash
there.
connects.
We'll get there. This'll do.
Damn!
It is just clinging to life.
Does anybody else, when they read Pam, think Bam Bam from Flintstones? Pam, 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 Pam.
No, but now I will after you said that.
Every time.
I actually think of The Office, but sure.
Oh, okay, there you go. Blixel.
Looks where this goes. Gossamer my ass! And swings his sword.
Oh, I thought that was a vicious mockery. Yeah, that'll connect, and that will do the deed.
That would have been a good vicious mockery.
The creature falls to the ground, slain.
Nice.
Hey Adam, a little admin note. Why do I have a 5 sitting in the middle of my screen?
Because that is bad technology on Roll20's end that somebody measured and the screen didn't know to erase it. If you refresh, it will go away.
Okay, I'll leave it. Okay, cool.
Is there a fang or anything or that I could retrieve from the carcass?
What is that video game where they eat spider legs? Is that Skyrim?
A leg. Yes, you could certainly break off a leg if you wish.
She was talking fangs. I was thinking we could eat its legs.
I'm posting a full picture there to Discord for you guys to get a better idea of what it looks like. Yes, there's certainly legs that you could break off if you wish. Also, upon the completion of this battle, and again, just kind of thinking over what you have already known, you will find no surprise at all that it's only Saline that seems to have any idea what this creature is, which is known as a cave fisher. Cave fishers are hunters, are in caves, obviously, based on their name. And you also know, Saline, based on your check, that virtually every part of a cave fisher is useful for other purposes. So the filaments can be woven into rope that is thin, tough, and nearly invisible. The shell is often used to manufacture tools, armor, and jewelry. Its blood is alcoholic and tastes like a strong liquor. Several
yeah.
dwarven spirits include cave fisher blood, and some dwarves, especially the very crazy ones, drink the blood straight. The meat is edible and tastes much like crab cooked in a strong wine.
Fuck yeah, boys! See,
Yeah,
Yeah,
good
y'all
to know,
wanted to leave
everybody,
it
that I'm
behind.
not that kind of dwarf. Just to let you know.
I don't mention
I-
the dwarf thing, but out of sensitivity. But yeah,
Do you mention that you can drink the blood raw?
no, that seems.
I
I
start
don't tell them
tying
that,
it
but I
up
tell them everything else.
Damn
so we
it!
can pull it out. Like I want to gather both carcasses and wrap them in rope so I can drag them out of the cave eventually.
Your hope
Yeah,
is
you
to
gotta.
climb up the rope ladder with these on your back and take them all the
Oh
way
yeah.
out?
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
we'll do a
100%.
pulley system.
100%.
Yeah. We're definitely taking these things with us.
I'm
What's the weight
anticipating a
difference?
really interesting climb check on that side. Weight difference between the big one and the small one?
Yes.
Probably 100 pounds, I would say. The bigger one looks like it's probably like 150, and the smaller one's like 50.
I'll pick up the
Oh, wow,
smaller
they're
one
heavy.
and say, I got this one.
I'll take
Um,
whatever I can carry.
Blixel wanted to like look around and see if there's any cocooned people or anything like that, or any like remnants of past victims.
Nothing that you see, and if she wished to, Saline could inform you that these creatures don't actually create cocoons, even though it's spider-like. They're not actually spiders. That filament essentially is just like a grappling hook that they pull their prey in to eat them, and they can't get away. So they don't wrap them up, they don't put them in webs, nothing like that. Just the filament hook, essentially.
I'll relay that.
Okay.
Adam, I'm going to take that firewood bundle that I had gathered before, and I'm going to drop all the wood off, and then I'm going to take the rope that I had wrapped around that firewood bundle. It's like a little small 2-foot rope, and I'm just going to wrap up the spider and tie it to the back of my bag.
The small one.
Yeah, so it's like a backpack,
Okay.
and I'll carry the second one. It's not that heavy. This one's not bad.
You could kind of just leave it in case we head out and everything. I mean, that way you don't have to carry it all over the place.
Yeah, I was thinking of leaving the big one here.
Do a few squats with it. I got this.
Okay, well, if that's over with, is everybody okay?
Yeah, fine. Is it
Yeah.
a dead end on the other end?
We didn't
Yeah.
really
there
go
ain't nothing
far.
there.
Well, probably not. But if the guy we're looking for came that way, he probably would have, I don't know, killed them or maybe found
Well,
another way past them.
He probably went
you
this
said
way.
you said they're hunters, so if he would have gone that way, they would have hunted him. They.
Go ahead,
That's what
Serena.
I'm saying. We should go a different way.
Yeah. There's no way up there. It's just a dead end.
Yeah, those.
Oh, okay.
Well, did anyone check if they had anything stuck in their area? I know you said they don't really
What?
build webs, but did they have like other? Did they catch other prey? Maybe.
Blixel took a
Yeah.
look.
I didn't
Nothing,
see
Blixel.
anything. I didn't see anything. I don't know nothing about these kind of creatures, though.
I guess
Besides,
they
they
probably.
went down easy for the king or the
Adam,
count.
do I think that these maybe the small ones could have fit in that hole that we saw up on the other level?
No.
Too big.
Oh, good, more water.
Looks like there's a little. It's hard to see, but maybe another cavern on the other side of the water there.
I don't trust going anywhere near water at the moment.
Me neither.
As you move in this direction, Serena, you notice this part of the cave starts to narrow. There's this part just like 10 feet to your northwest where in order to squeeze by there, you're going to have to turn flat against the wall. You won't be able to walk normally.
Before we force ourselves through the cavern, why don't we just go the easy way? If it leads nowhere, we come back.
Yeah.
Of course. I'm
Agreed.
just looking to see what I can see. I mean, it looks like it just sort of narrows indefinitely. Is that right?
From what you can see, it looks like it narrows and then dead ends.
Yeah.
This one has a bit of a serpentine pattern, but it looks like it keeps going forward. Ah, it connects to the one behind the water there, so no worries. Adam, I'm gonna look around like the ceiling and everything. Do I see any more of those strands of
Gossamer.
webbage?
you
Trying
do
not to
not
use the
see
word.
any more gossamer strands.
You know, D&D teaches me vocabulary. I'm not gonna lie.
Sadly, I would say as a kid, that's where I learned a lot of mine. So.
Yeah.
This cavern feels strangely straight. Coming bolder.
When I go around the corner, Adam, I'm gonna go, ah! Oh shit.
Just
I
Really?
can't
making,
go anywhere.
just making a quick check for you guys. I'm locking tokens so nobody moves and breaks my script here.
Dylan, are you
How's-
drinking while playing D&D?
Yes, he is.
Do you not drink while playing D&D?
I have one. That's my rule.
I had one, but it was like a big one.
All right, you're free to continue moving.
Able to move? Okay.
Same.
Oh, we failed.
I believe Adam does that sometimes just to keep us on our toes.
Hold up for everybody else.
My computer's moving as fast as it can.
Same.
You guys use the arrow keys?
No, I'm dragon.
I'm using the arrow keys.
Vin, you previously failed your check, and as you step to here, you hadn't spotted this before, but there's this strange green slime across the ceiling here. And as you step underneath it, it drips down upon you.
Gross.
Indeed. I
Not
will
the
need
air.
a dexterity saving throw from you, Vin.
I have a bloodline ability that says I'm immune to ooze, Adam.
I don't think so, but this is also not ooze.
Is it a dex check? Dex save, sorry.
Dex save. All right, I'm going to unlock the tokens. You managed to... Oh, actually, you know what? I'm terribly sorry. I think I misread this one as well. It says if you spot it, you have a check. But if you don't, let me just double check. A creature aware of the presence can avoid it. Otherwise, it cannot be avoided. So my apologies. This lands upon you, this green slime. And as it lands upon you, you start to feel it burning your skin. So I'm going to relock. I'm going to put us in initiative order until this plays out. So there we go. Vin, you're at the top of the order. Let me see exactly when this goes into effect.
Yeah.
Okay, so as it lands on you, please roll me a d10. Okay, so you're going to take 10 points of acid damage. So
It's
this
almost
is... Yes, now this is the unfortunate part, because the way this is worded, it says, it drops upon you, creature that comes in contact takes the damage. The creature takes the damage again at the start of each of its turns. Okay?
Damn.
So you're going to roll another d10 and apply that damage. Okay, so that's 6, so obviously that drops you to 0. And then your turn is over because you're currently unconscious and covered in this green slime. Let me unlock tokens. Blixel, your turn.
Oh my god. Is this going to happen in every room? And he runs up and...
So what you see... Okay, you can do that. Just want to let you know what you're seeing here. There's this green slime that is on his head and running down his back. And you can see his hair and his skin sizzling as it seems as though this slime is like eating through his organic material.
Let me just see here. I do have a water skin. Does it look like it could get washed off of them?
You could certainly try that, whether it would work or not. I mean, you could use your action to see if you know exactly what this is. That'd be a blind check to see if you know that or not.
It would use my action to see if I know it, or I'd be able to see
Yes,
it.
because you're doing this
Okay.
like instantly rather than after you've had time to think about it and so forth. So yes, if you want to use your action to essentially see if you know it, you can do that.
No.
Do it.
In that case, I'm just gonna do cure wounds.
Okay, sure. Yeah, go ahead and do your cure wounds. All right, so you are restored 8, Vin, and then you're going to take that 1 level of weariness.
You do that, right, Adam?
I do. Yep, that has been applied. Okay, so Blixel, that was your action. Anything else?
No, I just look back and I go, the air has been slimed. We need someone to fix the goo off of them. All right.
Serena's turn.
Not the air. Ooh, I can't get to him. She comes around the corner and just kind of goes, ugh, and pulls out her water skin and says, will this help?
Maybe.
Tavern.
All right. So shoot, I want to try to. I'm gonna look up at him just at a quick glance, see if I see a creature or anything like that.
You do not, but you do notice the green slime continues to the east. The patch that was right above Vin is no longer on the ceiling as it has fallen down on him.
Okay, so by that you mean there's like over here, here.
So if you
There's
see
that
the
up above.
green, image on the screen, that is
Yeah.
the ceiling covered in that slime.
But does it go all the way down? I mean, does it go
It only
south?
goes on the squares that the image is on.
Okay. All right. Thanks. All right. I am going to try to pull him away from getting that stuff on him.
So I will tell you, you can tell that's not going to work because it's literally sticking to him. When you say pull him away, if you grab him and slide him, it's on him, so it's going to stay on him.
Yeah, it fell on my head from the ceiling.
Yeah, just a little bit of monkey glue, right? So. All right. I don't think there's anything I can do. I would give you a healing potion, dude, but
Just take it off me. Pull it off me. Scrape it off me.
Is that possible,
Well,
Adam?
Is that what you would like to try?
It might get stuck to you then.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that if it's gluey and sticky, I'm just saying I don't think that's gonna really help. But,
Would you rather
no.
lose an axe or me? I'll buy you an axe.
Yeah, but my dad gave me this axe. I mean,
I love the image that you're having this conversation as the acid's
As
burning
he's
through his
burning,
head.
Yeah.
yeah. All right, I will use the axe and try to see if I could scrape it off. It just sounds like you're gonna get an axe stuck to your head though and look kind of weird, but I'll try.
Okay, so the way this is worded, it says until the slime is scraped off or destroyed. So if you scrape it off, you're able to do that. It does indeed burn through your axe, and you basically have to toss it away. But yes, you have managed to scrape it off of that. All right, we are out of initiative order. You guys are free to move as you wish. Also, as that commotion kind of calms down a bit, based on those previous checks, Blixel, you notice that there is, past this green slime, there is a small underground passage that is wide enough for a humanoid to fit. So I'm going to move that to here so you can see exactly where that is.
The slime's guarding it, basically.
Perhaps. And as you spot that, though, we are at the end of our session time, so I think we'll go ahead and pause here. So I hope everybody had a good time. It was a little bit of a rocky session. You guys are deep in this cavern system now, and we'll see what the next session holds. My assumption is that you guys are going to continue plowing forward until you find this individual that you're looking for. Is that right?
I hope we find him after all this.
I don't know if we hope we find him. He might hand our asses to us, but yeah.
The answer is yes.
Yep,
Yeah.
we're going for it.
All right,
Yeah,
fair
we're
enough.
too deep now, Adam. We've had like
Okay.
3 people almost die. We might as well see it through.
All right, sounds good. So we will pick up, not next week. Next week is Super Bowl, so we will be off. We will pick up the following week and see where the adventure takes us. So yeah, have a great night, everybody. See you all in 2 weeks.
Thanks,
Look forward
Adam.
to it.
Thanks,
Later.
everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Good luck to your 49ers, Adam.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I'm gonna forget in 2 weeks. Can I just do a quick int check to see if the water thing would have worked?
Sure. No.
No, it wouldn't have worked.
No, it would
I
not.
don't know?
It would not have worked.
Okay,
All right, later.
Later,
guys.
everybody.
got it. Peace out.